How's it going? Welcome back to another stream. Like everybody's just like posting, shit posting in the D&D Discord. Anyways, hi, hello, welcome back to another night of D&D. I did not take a nap, so I'm still tired. But you know, D&D got the adrenaline pumping, so time to panic DM. Anyways, I'm gonna tell them that I am undeafening in. What the fuck? Okay. In 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Hey, pirates.
Nah, nah.
Over.
Too fast.
Holy crap. Wow,
Too fast.
jeez. No, he's definitely way over.
Fucking. For shame,
Oh, you
Ryder,
were
for
too
shame.
late.
I'm so glad I'm not doing the deafening thing because if I DM'd and I had to do that and then I messed up, that'd be the day I'd die.
I just roll with it.
What a jet.
Another undeafening in 10. Alright, let me just mute back up, redo it from the top.
Oh, God. No. I
Take
need
2.
my wife.
Alright. Who remembers
So you
what
got a
happened last
husband,
time?
We killed a fucking dragon, mate.
That you
That
did.
We all
We
died.
hardly managed, honestly.
I mean, we managed for the first half. And then Ryder was like, universe card.
I was like, ha, phase 2, baby.
Yeah,
That did
he's
happen.
dead. We got some good rolls on the harvesting, and now we've got a dragon head.
Mm-hmm. And it's in the first half, not gonna lie. True.
We killed its first phase like that, like easy as fuck.
Yeah.
Second phase also fuck this.
Yeah. The second phase also doesn't have like an entire round where he was vulnerable to all your damages.
Yeah, well, that was the funnest part.
Yeah.
And my plan worked.
I gave Caleb an
Somewhat.
auto crit on the final blow of the first phase. I was like, oh no.
I think I looked pretty for most of it, and then I got hit a few times.
And I saved
And now
the
we're
team
rich.
with my druid heart from like 5 months ago.
Uh-oh.
Dryad heart, not druid heart.
You good, Cal?
That's probably an uh-oh. It's fine. I'm sure.
What?
I'm sure upside down death doesn't mean something bad for me. Let's find
Fun.
out.
Smile.
I think I know what it is. I think I remember what it does do. Yeah. Yeah, that makes sense. That's what I thought it was. You can take that, Ryder. What happened then? Did you take it?
Interesting.
It keeps just taking. Okay, now okay. It's just coming up with an image. The image.
I hope everyone knows the plan for this session.
Yeah, I'm completely aware of nothing. What are we doing?
We are going to Stephen.
Ah, yes, Stefan.
Don't call him
Mr.
Steven. That's my
Strange.
dad's name, and that's uncomfortable.
Stefan?
The
My
lad,
fucking
Steve.
brother calls
The man.
my dad Stefan. Don't.
Oh, what the fuck? What can we call him then?
What don't
Roger!
people call your dad?
Steve
No.
is fine. Steve, I acknowledge as Steve, but Steven is my dad, and Stefan is my dad from my brother.
Steve is my boss.
Steve is Minecraft.
Anyway, D&D.
So yeah,
Alright, can we get
you
a change of
guys
name for him?
have killed Yorveth and children earlier. And yeah, cut off Yorveth's head, which is a big head, and will probably require all of you to carry it.
That's what. Oh fuck! I forgot Jupiter's at the house.
Hey, Ryder.
Yeah,
Remember that
Rats.
barrel of rum that's in the lamp right now?
that is not big enough to contain the dragon's head.
Holy shit.
That is a
No, I mean, just
that is a normal ass sized barrel.
well, I mean, but here's the thing: if I
Can
shrink
I-
the head,
Yeah, can
And
I
then-
reduce?
here's the thing: if I shrink the head and get Astra to enlarge me, and then I take the head into the lamp,
Does enlarge, reduce, work on objects?
I think so.
Let us see.
Creature and object.
Or object.
It also only lasts for 1 minute.
Oh, so we better be fast.
I'm saying I would put it into the lamp and let it return to normal size inside the lamp.
Mm.
Right, it's just like, for fuck's sake. Just don't.
Loopholes, baby.
I see. All right. I
I'm
guess
just
you
asking
could do
if it's
that.
a possibility.
Well, hold on. Shrinking it down
that's
by a
conceivable.
size only makes it large. Because this is a huge creature's head.
Why do
Yeah.
we even need the head? Why are we getting the
I
head?
wanted to keep
Proof
it as a
of kill.
memento.
Yeah.
I also
trophy.
wanted to
Wait.
scare the dwarf. I wanted to just like pop through the door with the dragon.
How are you gonna pop through the door if all of us need to carry it?
I don't know.
Like
just
a battering ram.
All of us hold it. All of us hold it, but like kind of hide on the sides of the door and like knock on it. And then when he opens it, it's
Right,
just dragon.
I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
If I'm medium and that's large, is that carryable?
Yes. With the skill check.
We also have a big fucking Spider-Man.
Oh,
We do have a big fucking Spider-Man.
Spider-Man is
Oh,
leaving
wait,
the party.
Yeah.
He's
Oh,
got a
okay.
layer to make his own.
Yeah.
He's gonna boogie.
Okay.
Don't
I blame-
interrupt Spider Daddy, you rude motherfucker.
Well, I thought he was joining us.
I blame steampunk for all the problems that we're having.
Tristan is joining you.
Shut up, Frank.
Never.
Do I have anything? I do.
His engine will climb up onto the ceiling. And upside down, scurry away.
Frank lent Bigby's hand so Bigby can carry it.
Wait, what?
Lent Bigby's hand.
Just learn it. Learn it now.
Get your friend to come out of the thing and help carry it.
Fuck,
You
like,
Oh yeah,
Which one?
the
I
rock.
don't know.
Vichara
probably.
or Rick?
The guy
Rick.
in your Rick, yeah, the guy in your lamp.
There's two in there.
Okay, then bring them both out. I don't fucking care. Just
I
get him to
can't
carry
bring
the
out
head.
Vicharak. The only one I can
He's
bring out
the side of
is
the mountain, isn't he?
You know, I
Yes.
see TikToks where it's like, you know, fucking difficult puzzles, ace it immediately. Children's for puzzles for
Frank, here's a
children. The
difficult
party
puzzle.
takes hours.
Yeah, no,
That's a
that's
good
that's D&D.
How are we gonna carry this? We could just all carry it. No, we need a better way.
We need something more
We
efficient.
need to outsmart the DM.
I could. How big would the head be? Like,
Can we just carry it, please? Can we
Width,
please
length.
carry it and move on?
Like it is as like it is larger than steampunk.
sheesh.
We will all carry it.
Okay, let's all carry it. Everyone grab an end. Some people can grab a tooth for like a handhold.
How am I going to carry
What
it if
dibs
I'm
one of the
2.5
teeth?
foot tall?
Carry from the bottom.
If you drop that on me, I promise that's going to kill me.
I fly over to Chaz.
There's
Chaz, I put my hand on your shoulder.
there's only two
got
non-small
this.
people in this group.
Yeah.
3 counting Kristen.
Well, Tristan is small, but he is broad.
Oh right, he's a dwarf.
He's
I'm
squat.
small, and I am...
He's square.
He's wide.
Wide skeleton.
Mhm.
Can we not enlarge whatever the fuck his name is? Snippy? Pinchy? That's his name?
Pinchy.
Well, he
Snippy.
would be large if we do so. The only problem is that it
Yeah,
lasts a
so
minute.
I make him big, you make the head small.
Remember, we are very far away from the entrance.
I mean, the biggest problem is the chasm. How are you guys gonna go about getting the head across the chasm?
Oh, we can just do a large reduce one. Slide over.
There you go. So,
Do.
everybody grabs the head,
Oh
Suppose.
god.
and you'll start
This is-
making your way.
It's gonna be
Make a
put
way.
up on the mantle, and all the teeth will be replaced with candles, so it'll be a nice like chandelier.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
Goodness. What the heck?
turn the teeth into drinking horns.
Yeah. Like, you thirsty?
All right, yeah. So, yeah, with
Steampunk.
Yes.
I have a question. Would it be possible for us to, do what we did to the Dr. the Oh Fuckmobile, except to the head? Can we put wheels on it?
Oh my fucking god.
I feel like it would just decompose.
A dragon skull buggy. You gotta admit that sounds pretty damn cool.
That does sound kind of cool.
Steampunk, please don't
decomposition
fall down
is
to
certainly a
his
worry,
fucking level.
Elodia says.
Oh my
But
god.
We
that
need
is
to take
horrible.
this to a taxidermy if we want to make it into a wall mount or whatever your plans are with it.
We don't need flesh if we make it into a
encourage them,
buggy.
sweetheart, please.
No, Elodia is also thinking hard about, all right, how are we going to fucking transport this big ass head?
We could just
Because,
roll
like,
it.
low key, she also wants that.
Oh my
Yeah.
What do
You kidding me? Like,
Why did you say that? Now Astra's gonna be like, we must give it to her now.
god.
this is a great thing to mount in the keep.
It'll be
Oh,
like
you stole this from us.
a thing to fucking scare the shit out of all the criminals. Like, we fight dragons.
Yeah. Here's your new trainers. In walk dragon slayers. Just a group
Yeah,
of tiny
just fucking
people
You know what?
and steampunk.
He's a robot and a pirate man.
Howdy.
You know what? I actually do like the idea of mounting it in.
You are cutting in and out,
You
Cap.
are
Then
choppy.
Yeah. That was sound like something from
no.
fucking Willy Wonka's factory.
Well,
then,
Frank gets
goddamn.
overtaken by the void. You guys shrink.
The astral plane falling to him.
Yeah.
Is
One
it
of the
better
very.
now?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's better now.
Okay. I'll
And
I like the idea.
Is it better? Yeah.
Never mind.
It's every time you
Yeah,
talk as Frank.
Would summoning my Fae, would that help the situation at all?
Yeah, I mean, I think you guys pretty much have the manpower for this. It's just the journey's gonna be slow, so wanted to know how you're gonna
And
go about it.
once we get back to the
Lydia, come here
dwarf,
after.
then Jupiter can take most of the
First time in the Underdark, actually.
shit.
Shut up, right?
I now want to leave.
Oh wait, I almost forgot the treasure chest.
Huh?
Yeah.
Oh, did he bring a second one? He did, didn't he?
Uh,
Are you talking about the
Frank.
treasure chest in the other room?
Yeah, the one in the kobold area. Frank, you want to come get that chest with me?
I'm gonna move y'all like just
Uh-huh.
right over here. Bonk.
Here's my sheep.
All right, Frankie.
The token
Where
now
is it?
represents just the head.
Nice.
There it
You
is.
put X's on the eyes. X. Dead.
All right.
All
Yeah.
right.
Yeah. So you come to the kobold camp, now abandoned. The I guess the firelight here would actually probably be out by now. But yeah, you see a little draconic shrine with some offerings in front of it. And the chest with money in it is
Money.
open.
Sounds very suspicious. So I'm gonna quickly check for traps.
Thank you. All right.
Great roll there.
I'm horrible.
I
at trap
will also
rolls.
check for traps.
Please be better. You're
Oh
kidding me.
my god.
Not trapped.
I'm
Yay!
over here for you.
Yeah, it's safe.
Okay.
What would you like to do?
I'm going
so
to
it's-
sneeze.
It's the chest, a bag, and whatever that thing is.
Right. So Frank, with the sneeze, you do not sense any aberrations, nor monstrosities, nor cursed creatures nearby. I mean, you feel a faint pull towards like Nizandrin, because Driders are technically cursed.
The way
I
you
always
state
feel
it
that
is
pull
so
towards
suspicious.
Nizandrin.
What?
Would this chest fit in the bag of holding?
Yeah.
Cool.
Just
Wait, before you do that though, just let me see how many
Yeah.
spell slots I have. Okay,
Spell
good.
slots.
Oh, I don't have detect magic. I thought I had detect magic. I don't.
Big rip.
Two.
You have
I
an
have
Eldritch
identified that.
invocation that gives you magic eyes.
just grab it. Stop being a little bitch.
Yeah. All right.
Identify the chest. Is it a chest?
Oh, you identify the chest.
Is it a chest?
It is a normal chest. It is
My
mundane,
God.
and there are no
Okay.
items within it that are magical.
All right. Let's grab all the shit. Put it in the bag.
All
Wait,
right.
the idol on the altar thing. Does that look like an not Zendrin, Yorvith, whatever his name is?
Yggdrasil?
Yes.
No, no, no.
Yggdrasil. It looks like the world tree Yggdrasil. Yeah, it does. It is made in the liking of Yorvith.
Ah, okay.
And steampunk. As you pick up the chest, you hear a faint click as Frank and Steampunk, I need you two to make dexterity saving throws.
Oh boy.
As a fireball releases from the mouth of the dragon statue. Congratulations, you identified the wrong item.
Quick question: is this a spell?
Yes.
If only I had
Well,
the ability to cast a counter spell.
All right.
Wait, what happened?
a fireball went off when I picked up the chest.
They magically analyzed the wrong object, is what happened.
Nice.
I would like to give myself advantage using Tides of Chaos. I am now radioactive. Radioactive.
Alright, this is a straight up fireball. So let me just double
Good
check
thing-
what the damage on that is. 8d6. Alright.
Good thing we healed up.
Good thing you guys took a long rest. 8d6.
It wouldn't hit us, right?
Alright.
We're too far.
No, you.
No.
Everybody else is too far away.
Oh, look at all those
So, Frank, with that 15, you are the only one who makes the saving throw because of Tides of Chaos. The DC was, in fact, 15. So, Frank, you take 16. Steampunk, you take 32 points of fire damage.
I got a
As
16.
16 because half. For Frank. Meanwhile,
Yeah, I got a 16. So I would half as well, wouldn't I?
oh,
Did
I read the
Steampunk have
fucking
disadvantage?
14 as in. All right, yeah, never mind. You both pass, so it's just. Bleh. I was like looking at the right column because the advantage
How
from
much?
Cap.
16?
Yeah, 16 points of damage. As Astra, Chaz, outside, you see a bright flash come from this direction. Maybe some pain screams from
Astra
Steampunk
just
and
assumes
Frank.
it's Frank and
Yeah,
doesn't
can
believe.
And the
we
light quickly
already go now?
dissipates, and smoke starts kind of billowing out from this cavern.
I grab the chest and get out of there.
Let's just get out of it.
Fuck the other shit.
Astra
Steampunk,
just
this is
isn't
your
even
fault.
surprised. She just thinks it's come from
This is my fault. I take full responsibility for this. Hi,
Let's cut
guys.
asshole out.
You come out singed and shit. You're like, yeah, how'd that go?
Also, is no one looking at like writers rolling random shit? This is making
Yeah,
me
no,
anxious.
don't worry. Don't worry about it.
Don't worry.
I'm very worried about it. Thank you.
I got enough
how
health
much
now. I'll
money
be
is
right.
in the chest?
Oh, actually, Ryder, I probably should have mentioned to you. I took the tough feat, by the way. I didn't pick either. I was going to take ability classes or.
All right. Nice. All right. So I guess Steampunk. In terms of what's inside the chest, it would have been 725 gold pieces, but 100 of those pieces melted away, and so now it's just 625.
That's not too bad.
Yeah.
Could be much worse.
Yeah, dunce.
Why stop here? I can cast Fireball again.
Let's make a gold bar.
I'll kill you.
Tristan will say, "Please
Alright.
don't."
I'm allergic.
Okay, just for you, Trissy.
Alright, let's
Alright.
roll this fucking dragon head out of here.
All right, yeah, you're rolling on out, and start making your way down.
I want to show the Underdark guy. I want to be like, bitch, look at what we got.
I believe
Yeah,
that
we're
was
gonna
the plan.
scare him.
Yeah.
Wait, gonna get him over the door, just hooga booga.
Yeah, we knock with the door with the head just sitting there looking like the dragon trying to come in.
Hold on, I'm just like,
And then we like open the mouth like, do you have a cup of sugar I could borrow?
Oh my god. This one man.
all right.
I mean, last time we saw him, I fucking kicked the door open and scared the shit out of him.
Alrighty then. I have already arranged for it. So yeah, you guys, a few hours down the road, after an arduous journey carrying a big ass head, you guys eventually make it to Ragnhar's little hut, and you knock on the door, and you hear from inside. The door open, as he said, "You lot back!" Whoa! As he's gonna fall straight back onto his ass in surprise, as he just sees Eorviv's head at like the entrance to his doorway, taking up, like, mind you, this is a dwarf's house, so like you know, Elodia and Steampunk might have to duck a little bit through the threshold. So Eorviv's head just takes up the entire frame. And
This poor man.
yeah, he runs on his ass, or he falls back on his ass. He's like, Eorviv! He starts stammering in fear.
Can I try
I'm
and
gonna-
impersonate Yorveth's voice?
You certainly can with a performance check.
Oh
Okay.
my god. Can I guidance?
I
Roll
don't,
guidance.
I don't even
Roll
remember what he
guidance
sounded
on that.
like.
I like how
Okay.
Kayla is 100%
I
Either
would
one of
Down
my
for
two
100%
sound
down for
echoey.
pranks. All right. 16. This guy's gonna counter that with a wisdom saving throw.
Oh,
I heard you betrayed me.
I did nothing of the sort. If you need food, I've got plenty in the back.
Breathes into the
Can we throw the
fire
bag of
breath.
radishes in that we had before and be like, we
Yeah.
hate it. We hate
Just
it.
joking.
I'm allergic.
I like turnips, not radish.
And then like Asher casts like enlarge, so its head looks all swollen.
Grody.
I got a terrible rash.
Alright.
Anyway, we're back.
Hello.
He's gonna slam his door shut.
I will knock incessantly.
Oh, come on, it was just a simple prank.
He'll just like, go away, you assholes.
What's his name again? What was his
You
name
really
again?
you wanna argue with the people who just killed a dragon, my dude? Really? You really think that's a good idea?
You hear the
Knock,
door
knock, knock.
lock.
Penny, knock, knock, knock. Penny, knock, knock, knock. Penny, knock, knock, knock. Penny.
Oh, come on, we're just playing a little trick on you.
Does anyone have the crowbar or something we can do to lockpick his door?
Jesus.
I think I might actually have a
Breaking and
crowbar.
entering.
I think I do as well.
I can see him running away.
I'll huff and I'll puff and I'll fireball this door down.
I have a set of lock picks.
Perfect.
Give it a go. Meanwhile, he's just prepared a heavy crossbow for us.
What have I got to roll?
Probably.
What have we got to roll for that one?
Just click the tools. Do you have them in your tools?
Yeah, I've got them in my.
So you should be able to just click them. Like,
Maybe I do.
yeah, I did.
No, I mean I've got it. It's. Oh, there it is.
Wow, that one. Oof.
Good thing it
Input
wasn't a
value.
religion one.
Yikers. I mean, herbalism kits are for making potions and stuff.
Well, that was just me seeing.
You've made potions this whole time?
Yeah,
Yes.
literally her specialty.
Why haven't you been using that?
Hey, to be fair,
Because
it's been a
I-
while since you guys have had a downtime to do crafting. So.
Crafting is not really my forte.
All right. Yeah. So
I think I'm the only one who's actually really crafted things, I think.
yeah.
I have plans for Tinker Tools.
Yeah. Chaz, you take out your thieves' tools and go up to the door and start picking them locks. And yeah, you get the door unlocked and try to open it, and then get stopped by like a little internal chain, and so then you have to kind of work your way through that. But eventually,
You've done this to us.
yeah, eventually you manage to open the door back up.
And then we
And-
just leave.
push ourselves
Open the door and leave.
As yeah, you see inside, you see his little living room, and you don't see him.
What's his name again?
Ragnhar.
Ragnhar, it was just a simple prank. We've killed the dragon. You no longer need to live
Buddy
in
and the
fear.
ninjas, come on
See, that
out.
is, bedroom door is closed.
I don't want to be
Is he
rude.
sulking on his
I don't want to
bed?
go in his bedroom. I'm a
Frank,
gentleman.
go in there.
I'm a knock.
All right, yeah.
I
You knock on the door, and there is no response.
I will try
He's
and
Sound of a
grumpy.
convince him now.
shotgun being cocked.
I will try and persuade him to come out and do terribly because I'm not proficient.
Alright. Ooh.
Hey, never
Damn!
mind.
Alright.
Goddamn.
Alright, yeah, what do you say to try to get him to come out?
I'll be like, we were just joking. He's dead. We did it like you asked. You're welcome. Come out.
What
Alright.
can I say?
You
Yeah.
said you're welcome.
Yeah. So even with the persuasion check, he does not come out. In fact, you don't even hear a response.
Nat 20? Oh, he's just
He's not in
Oh.
there. He's not in there. He's gone. He's
Oh,
But
is
you
he
do
gonna
notice
try
that
and
the
get
door is
jump
not
on us?
unlocked.
He's gonna try and trick us.
I'm gonna
I
open the
know
door.
his tricks.
He's gonna.
Can I open this door?
Alright, yeah.
I'm
You
gonna
open
quickly
it.
see.
It opens up to a bedroom.
I'm gonna stand back here. I'm gonna stand back here.
I'm
Make a
gonna-
perception check, Chaz.
I also want to go with Chaz.
Oh, what the fuck?
Alright.
I'm assisting him.
Well, that sucks, Nards. Where
I'm
the
Frank's
fuck?
assisting
assisting
him.
you. Got a 20.
Alright, yeah.
Oh,
With
do I?
that,
Because Frank's assisting. Gives you advantage.
Okay.
I was going with you.
actually, I would say Frank, you'd have to make your own.
If there's a
give
hole
advantage.
under the bed, don't go under it.
I'm going
If
under.
there's a hole under the bed, we're going into it.
You notice that there is nothing underneath the bed. Except a lever.
17, 17.
In fact, it's like
I have
right there.
committed.
Can we go
And
into
so
his
let me-
room?
Oh, yeah, can we?
Boop.
Yeah, can we?
Can I check out here to see if he's out here somewhere?
I was gonna see if how Jupiter would fare with carrying the head, real quick.
Yeah, so
That's unimportant right now.
Chaz and
Jupiter,
Frank,
dear, I've
you
missed
see a lever right behind the bed frame
Oh my goodness!
on the floor.
I pull the lever.
Alright.
Can I look
Guys,
in
pull
pull
that
the
lever.
lever.
I'll get out of the room.
You
I've
pull
given Jupiter
the
some
lever,
scratches.
Oh god.
and
if we
you hear
if we try from the
the
commodore
sound
instead of the fucking
of
dragon.
stone moving as you open
What's
up
in
a
this
secret
one?
passage.
Secret tunnel.
I
Secret
thought there
tunnel.
was something suspicious about
In
how
the
dark this
underground.
thing was.
Mm-hmm.
Hey guys,
After
what's
you,
going on?
Chaz.
Alright. Yeah.
Aw.
Frank and Chaz, which of you enters the secret passage first? See a door
Me!
at the end of the hall.
Chop your heads off.
Yeah.
I said
No
Chaz
questions
first.
asked.
If Chaz wants to go first.
I'd love to go first.
Alright. Chaz. Something
I'll
happens
stop moving. Oh goodness!
as you enter.
I hear a pressure plate under my foot.
At what point would that happen? Would that be when I enter as well, or before
It's,
or after
it's
I
as Chaz enters.
enter?
If you
then,
were
so I wouldn't
asking
be
me
in the
the
room yet.
secret BBG was, it's this guy.
Alright. Alright. You feel, as you kind of walk through the threshold, some hands from behind you grab you. This probably be when you're.
Sorry, I'm a little handsy today.
Yep.
He's grappling you.
Yeah. You don't see who's grappling you, but you get the impression, you have an idea of who it is, as he then, like, pushes you against the wall, and then reveals himself. Fucking asshole.
Passionately, yes.
There. Call that payback.
I shank him out of frightness. Just fuck.
Do you actually?
No, that would
All
definitely
right.
bad.
Do you actually? Prepares turn order.
This is meant to be the downtime session.
Jesus.
No. But he'll say, but
Damn, that's not a bad initiative.
impressive that you were able to kill him. Good job, I guess.
Only Frank can
You
understand
betrayed me.
him. Unless
Yeah, I
You're
just
welcome.
nod my head, just like, uh-huh.
scary
Alright,
man is
let's
scary.
Can we go out to the living room and discuss?
Yeah, but you're blocking my way.
Damn.
Jeez.
Steampunk. Steampunk.
Yeah.
Secret tunnel.
Dragonhar will pull the lever and close the secret tunnel.
Secret tunnel.
Secret tunnel.
Dragonham, I have a question for you.
Dragonhar. What is
Yeah,
it?
that one. What's that secret tunnel for?
Mm.
Is it
Oh.
panic room?
No, it's not a panic room. It's... Well... You've been asking for, you know, where the nearest city is. That passage would take you to it.
Oh.
Most direct route.
Oh. Do you think we should do that then? Since, like, is there a bounty on
Dragon
what's his name?
head. Priorities.
I mean,
Yeah,
yeah,
I'm
if you'd
just
like
saying
to
we
turn
split
the
the
dragon
party.
and head in for a reward, you certainly could.
Dragonhide, you wouldn't happen to know anything about taxidermy, would you?
No.
Rats.
Would there be someone in the city who does?
I don't know.
This
I
is
don't
very
think we're gonna be
informative.
I feel like we should probably do it above
The
ground.
dragon head is not
Yeah.
gonna fit through the
It's
tunnel.
literally bigger than the door.
Yeah, he'll kind of like
We-
lean forward and says, but, might have a bit of trouble getting that through the passage.
We're making an outpost here. We can come back and visit
Yeah, we
in
can come back.
time.
I'm gonna lean a bit closer to Dragonheart and say, friend, you've been incredibly helpful to us. We couldn't have slain that dragon without you. And I
I didn't
hand
do
him a
nothing.
pouch. I hand him a pouch full of 250 gold.
It better not come from my stash, bitch.
It's mine, don't worry.
Yeah, he
Can we
will...
bring back the turnips as well because we don't want them.
I used the turnips. We didn't end up using them. But, yeah.
Alright.
They're still good. Probably.
I'm like, take
It's
the
so
sack of
clever.
turnips and
It's so
just kind of put them back underneath his countertop where he initially gathered them from. As yeah, he then like goes
We're
back.
helping you organise.
Yeah, well, not having to deal with your event will be it'll make life easier in these parts. That's for sure.
If you ever end up going to the city, remember to spread the name of the Cunning Pack. Those who slew the dragon Euroveth.
All right, sure.
You're so cringe.
Also
Wow.
to stop slavery. Anyway, let's leave.
That one's a big if. Listen, I'm out here because I don't agree with that stuff, so I don't exactly have a voice in the matter.
Let's not get political on
Oh,
D&D.
well.
Let's go.
It
Yeah,
has
let's not
been
free
a
the slaves.
pleasure to meet you.
This is in more like we've had more like chances of fighting in this downtime session than we've ever had. And it's been like 20 minutes.
What, you don't want to join the Duergar abolitionist movement?
That's episode 70.
Episode 70, Return to the Underdark. Finish what we started.
Bro, imagine if that actually happens, though.
Honestly, I'm calling it.
Alright.
Kissing.
Yes, we're kissing. Don't worry about it. It's fine.
Alright, yeah. So,
Alright.
gathering up your things, where do you guys head off to next? Picking up the
I
body.
assume the hole.
Alright.
Jupiter,
returns
Jupiter,
though.
sweetie, do you think you could carry the head for us? It's a bit heavy.
Jupiter will make whatever noises dragonflies make in the affirmative.
Just goes, yes, father, I will carry.
All right, yeah.
I'll
So yeah, you
make sure
probably
when we
taken
get
some,
home she gets extra treats.
yeah, taking some rope. You tie the dragon head onto Jupiter's body, and yeah, Jupiter will be carrying the dragon head up for you all as you guys make your way.
A lady is carrying it. Because I said so.
Flashbang!
Ah, Jupiter, what
You
are
know,
you doing
I'm
over
excited
there?
for this session because now I'm going to be out of the dark cave.
Yeah.
Yeah, you'll be able to see.
You get to experience the daylight.
Finally. Goodness.
God, it feels like we've been down here for fucking months. Let's go.
Yeah, we've been in here. Literally, we came in here, and it took a whole episode for us to leave this map.
Mm-hmm. All right, yeah. So, after many more hours of traveling, and probably a stop along the road to rest, you guys eventually make yourself back to some familiar tunnels.
Would that rest put Frank and I back to full health?
Yeah.
Okay.
As yeah, you guys make your way through the road.
Tristan's dead.
I feel like
Dead
something's gonna
hole.
happen to Tristan. I feel like that's why we're here, and I'm very cautious.
We're here because this is where the entrance is.
Yeah, no, I know,
It is.
but he stopped us just before we got here. I'm suspicious.
Right, a quick question. Did we take a long rest or just short rest?
Long rest.
We got all our shit back, dude.
I didn't give myself my spells back.
Well, now you have them back.
Yeah.
All right.
God, I have so many spells now. Holy shit.
Mm-hmm.
Being a third level wizard is amazing. I mean, sorcerer.
All right, yeah. As you guys are passing through, Tristan will kind of stop as he comes to his grave and just kind of blankly stare at it for a while. What
Is
do you guys do?
everything alright, Tristan?
I kind of strokes his beard that somehow is still attached to him because he's a dwarf, and a dwarf can never lose their beard. Of course, it's part of their skeleton. Like I don't know. I feel strange, like a weight has been lifted. Like it's catching up to me, I guess.
He's going to
it-
go to the
Sorry, I
beyond.
thought I was being discreet. I didn't know anyone heard it or smell it.
Is it a good feeling?
I don't know. It's like this sense of relief.
Maybe you've
You
been
good, Cap?
avenged.
He's making a joke that he farted, so Cap thinks he's hilarious and he's laughing as Ryder keeps describing
Oh
it.
my god.
That was so funny. Oh my god.
Like I don't know. Feel relief, but also without meaning, I guess is the best way to describe it.
Well,
I knew that was coming. I know exactly what you're gonna say, and I hate you.
it could go one of two ways here.
Invite him to the
I
cunning
can
pack
either
or let him
I
go.
can either invite him to the cunning pack or say maybe you need to pass on.
What
The
do you
obvious
do?
answer.
Say that. No, you need to buy someone who clubs him in the back of the head.
No, I meant like peacefully. Like he walks to his grave and then he ascends. I don't know.
obviously, Tristan, this whole relief and weight being lifted off your shoulders is a result of hunting monsters, which is what we do in the Cunning Pack. Have you ever thought about joining the Cunning Pack?
Oh, you've told
Already
me,
asked him to join.
and I was on board with it, but kind of like
That's
turns to
because
look
Tristan
back at his
is the
grave.
correct. No.
Now that I'm here, I feel like I have to stay.
Funny you say that, Tristan.
Recruitment check part number 2, baby. Let's go. Yeah,
Persuasion?
you guys are gonna need to make a persuasion check at a pretty high DC.
I will mention that I have my Tides of Chaos has refreshed since I've rested, so I'm gonna give myself advantage.
All of us or just one of us?
I'm
Just
gonna
one.
guidance. I will
Oh.
guidance you as well.
Okay, well, Frank's obviously got the highest persuasion.
Okay.
7.
Well,
Frank and I both have. Oh no, no, doesn't matter.
25 was the DC.
Nice.
Nice.
It was
yeah.
destiny, man.
Uh,
I hit it without any modifiers.
yeah. Like, yeah, you bring up like the cunning pack again, and it's like, yeah, you told me about it, and he seems to like contemplate for a while, scratching his beard. You kind of see like the lights in his like eye sockets, like the red lights kind of. You notice that during this entire conversation, they've kind of been flickering in and out, but then the flickering stops and the light becomes steady once again, as he'll say, yes. Yes, he'll like nod his head. Yeah, this will be a fine purpose for me, I think. This
That's up, Tristan.
monster slaying.
That's how Tristan.
Make
Pat's
sure
back.
no one suffers like the people of these roads did. Monsters like that.
Exactly.
As he points back towards Yorvef's head.
I'm gonna place one of my claw hands on one of his shoulders and just say, we plan on making a sort of outpost here, so if you're comfortable, you don't have to leave your home.
And the lay of the land, you know it. You can be
And
our
you can-
guide in the
yeah.
trying time to setting it up.
You can be the leader of a new pack.
Really, you're trusting Tristan to be the leader?
Yeah.
Have you seen his sword?
You
man
see
is
how
a
much
mind
damage he
The
does?
sword's the only persuasive part. Every other part is like,
Yeah, and this dragon fucking blew an acid breath that nearly killed all of us, and he just said,
will lead whoever he leads to death. Like whether or not he can attack or not, he has no brains. He would lead them to death.
"Yeah, but he's brave."
We will
jump
form
down
the
that
Death
hole.
Guard.
There's a trampoline at the bottom. Or was it the other hole? Ah!
Alright, yeah. You will say, yes. I think I would like to stay around here, since I'm familiar with it, but I'd like to see the surface, at least one time.
That can be arranged.
Never able to see it in life, but perhaps I can see it in unlife.
Man, I love Tristan. He's the best.
He's gonna step into the sunlight and die.
Just turns to ashes.
That's what I'm afraid of.
No. All right. Yeah. Tristan kind of looks to his grave again. And yeah. After a moment, he like turns his eyes aside and will say, "All right. So, where is this passage up to the surface?"
Get a wriggle on, team.
All right. as you guys start making your way over.
Just
Making
realized,
my way to
logistically
the hole.
speaking, how are we going to get everything up?
Yeah, so this
You
does
can make 2 trips.
yeah, this does bring up a good point. Yeah. I would like to remind you that the trip down took quite a while. So yeah, how do you guys just plan on going back up? Just by sending Jupiter up
I
to
will assist
put the head down?
with carrying the head
Me and
up.
Frank will go up with Jupiter.
Yeah.
All right.
And then...
Oh wait, I can giant eagle! I can giant eagle!
Oh, we
Yes,
can
you
also
can.
shrink the thingy for a
I'll
bit,
be a
maybe.
giant eagle!
All right, Astra, do you turn into a giant eagle?
Yes, and I carried my wife up to the surface.
Only her wife, though. No one else.
grab Tristan in your talons.
I think I can only do one person at a time, can't I?
No, you'd
Well,
be a
you do have
large
it for 8
creature.
hours.
Okay, then sure. I grab him. Jesus Christ!
Oh,
I just looked over and saw my giant ass.
Chaz can come up with me, Frank, and Jupiter as well.
Yay!
All right.
Unless you want to ride a giant eagle.
Do you want to ride?
I will take Jupiter option.
The eagles. The eagles
Excellent.
are coming.
Yay!
Oh, you fool.
Why didn't they help us in the initial journey?
Right, give me another character sheet so I can make a token that's a giant eagle for funsies.
Also,
Eagle.
I guess I'll take Tristan if like Tristan's going to be the only person left. Otherwise, I'm just going to take
Tristan's
Tristan.
going with Astra and
Oh, is he?
Elodia.
Oh, okay, never mind then. I thought it was only an astronaut. Okay,
All right.
never mind then.
All right. Yeah. So seating arrangements determined. You guys start flying up the tunnel, and yeah. I guess Chaz, this is your character's first time going up this tunnel or down. You guys go up and 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 up
Let's tell some stories to pass the time.
and up and up and up.
Great stories.
And then Elodia said, "Frank, you're an idiot."
Well, I didn't
Astra's
say
never
it.
been
I
proud.
thought it, Elodia.
We sensed it.
Am I that easy to read?
When it comes to Frank, yes.
Hmm.
Anyone's that easy to read.
I suppose that's true enough.
I'm surprised you didn't do. That's not a camel. That's my wife.
All right. Eventually, though, after what feels like several hours of just flying upward, or at least an hour of flying upward, but you guys make it back up into the mines.
Ooh.
Oh yeah, what about those little kobold guys? Are they still there?
The Behemoth.
Yeah. So,
The Behemoth.
It probably wouldn't look very good if they saw a dragon head being hurled around, so I think we should probably avoid them.
Don't worry, I'll distract him.
Alright.
Oh, hello.
Frank, you step out from the passage and you see a familiar-looking large wolf. As you recognize the wolf, Solveig. And hearing your guys' approach, Auda will kind of step out from...
How do you do?
Ah, there you all are.
Shut up, Frank.
Oh! This wolf.
Yeah, the big wolf. As, let me show you the character.
Oh yeah, technically,
as you see
Technically,
this woman.
Chaz isn't even in the cunning pack yet.
Yeah, yeah. As you see this woman, as you guys all come out, from the hole, you will see Auda kind of slightly tenses a little bit when she sees the fucking undead, but seeing all of your non-concern regarding it, she kind of eases.
Did you see the fucking dragon head?
Yes, she does. As she will look at it and kind of let out a whistle that kind of echoes through the caverns, and says, "Oh, you have been on quite the hunt, I see."
We've been through some shit.
So it
We
would
just wanna
seem.
go home.
Never seen a dragon like that before. Alright, but
Guys, chill out on the roleplay. It's too much.
yeah, just chill out
Shut
on
up.
How's this going on over here?
Yes, well, they have been negotiating for several days. Still coming to agreements and whatnot. But, the Cunning Pack sent me out here to scout the place as a potential forwarding base for Underdark excursions. And she'll kind of look
Frank
to
looks
you
with
all.
a beaming smile.
I eagerly await your report.
Well, there's no more dragons down there.
Yeah.
Yeah, we managed to defeat 3 cave dragons that had a sort of rule over most inhabitants under there.
Also,
Indeed,
where-
it was a glorious fight, Sir Tristan will say.
By the way, this is Tristan.
he's gonna join Cunning Pack.
Yeah.
I don't think we've ever had an undead
Fuck
among
you!
And that's
Here's the
Chaz.
thing. Oh, yeah.
Tristan moves his
Also,
broad
there's-
body out of the way to
Also,
reveal
there's-
Chaz.
He's also joining.
There's an attractive spider down there. Don't worry, your lady. You're still the love of my heart.
Love
So
of my
don't attack
heart.
him. Love of my heart. Don't worry about it.
Auda will
But don't attack
work
him.
an
He's-
eyebrow at sexy spider. She'll like nod her head.
We've seen a lot of shit out of. Okay.
It's attractive. So, lady should take my side on this.
Yeah, Alodia will say it was a drider. Drow, it looked like. Auda will nod her head. Understanding.
Can I, with my wild shape, turn into specific creatures? Like, could I look like...
Only beast type creatures. So you
Is
would
that
not be
what
able to
beast
turn
type-
into a drider. No.
That sucks. But if I would, can I turn, like, specifically into what he'd look like? Like, am I allowed to...
Not with wild
Looks
shape,
like-
no.
That's boring.
I mean, you could turn into a giant spider. That is an option. But you can turn into a drider, because that's a different monster type.
So I find out Olivia is deathly afraid of spiders.
This whole time she's been horrified.
Yeah.
Yeah. But anyway, the drider helped us kill the dragon, and now it will be using its lair. As Tristan will just kind of echo, "Indeed! Yorveth and his scum children are dead now."
That's at
Oh,
least
nice.
one thing we don't need to fear anymore.
Tristan's fucking... I love Tristan. He's fucking...
Yeah.
I know.
You guys hear, kinda above you, a little voice.
God.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
Uh-oh. This is
Oh,
what I
no.
was scared of.
It's a dragon. It's a
As
squeaky guy,
you see
right?
like this little head poke out of a hole from the ceiling. As he said, you have killed your. This is good. Good news.
Oh,
Any dead dragon is a good dragon. He will kind of
But
let out a low,
you're a
kind of
dragon.
satisfied hiss at the news.
I'm just gonna like lean over to Frank, like, isn't he a dragon? I don't know much on Bahir.
No, he's a Bahir.
Okay.
Anyway,
I'm gonna see if the Bahir hears that.
Can I make like a stealth check?
Yeah.
It has 10,000 on its insight. It's a
Okay.
perception.
Oh, jeez.
All right. Yeah. Tutorix will let out a kind of angry growl.
Wait, does he understand common?
Yes, he does.
doesn't he
Fucking.
understand like everything?
Yeah. He will say, "You will do well not to call me and my kind dragons. We are their enemies, and they ours."
That's fine with us. We're
Well, you're
enemies of
welcome.
dragons.
Just
So,
you're a dragon.
you know. You know,
Ooh.
sorry about that. Sorry.
We accept cash payments.
He'll kind of start like coming out of the hole, and kind of be like on the wall a bit.
It's good to see you again, though.
It is good to see
how-
you survived your trip. You were gone for several days.
Yeah. But how was the debate or agreement thing been going on for you guys from your perspective?
Tutorix will say, "I am glad I put Ruark in charge of negotiating. It is boring having to listen to it."
I'll 100% agree.
Kind of like
Do you
skitter over
like
here.
alcohol?
What was that?
Do you like alcohol?
I know if that sign was Ryder or the dragon.
The Bahir will say, I do like alcohol, yes.
Man,
A
help
rare
negotiations
treasure.
go a bit quicker.
Who has the bag of holding currently? Is it
I
Steampunk?
do.
Steampunk, get the alchemy jug that makes alcohol.
Alright. Pull out the alchemy jug and hand it to Frank.
All right.
And I will pour a drink of like alcohol into a cup made with prestidigitation, and then I'll stay
can do
within 10
that.
feet of him. Yeah, prestidigitation does a lot of things. Non-magical trinket that can fit in your hand, so like a shot glass.
Good to know. Because I have that.
It's a very useful thing. You can also chill it, flavor it, and heat it.
Indeed,
Ooh.
prestidigitation is really useful.
It's a shame I can't eat or drink.
But you can bartend like real well.
That'd be cool.
Bartending robot.
Give it to my
Auda.
wife. My wife.
Auda will say, well, has been all boring. At least been able to chat with a Bahir of all things. Never expected that. Solvig seems... Auda. Solvig seems a bit on edge, like kind of keeping a constant vigilant eye on the Bahir. But he just kind of sits at attention.
Me
I'm gonna chime up.
Me gonna do this and talk to the wolfy boy, see if he's okay.
Alright. What do you say to him?
I'm gonna be like, he's okay, he's friendly, and give him a pat. A little pat.
Oh, so I'm gonna go into the
Solvig
discussion.
will say, Solvig will kind of let out some low barks, basically saying something to the tune of, "Do not trust it. It is a monster."
I'm gonna chime up and say, "Would you like to see the head?"
Oh yes, please.
All right, I'm gonna lead him over to Jupiter,
Mm-hmm.
where she's carrying it.
All right, yeah, she will look over and it's like, ooh. Oh, that must have been quite the challenge. Let me guess. Let's see. She will try to make a little check to see if she can gauge how old it was.
Turns out that was the baby.
Yeah.
Maybe it's
10.
another one.
Okay. Yeah, she's saying, judging by the size of it, it must have been at least several centuries old. I would have probably meant it was an adult dragon. It's rather impressive. Such creatures are hard
Yeah,
to slay,
that's definitely for sure.
even for trained dragon slayers.
We killed their babies.
Mm.
We
Were they
managed to kill
wormlings or young ones? Hatchlings?
young ones, I assume.
Hmm.
We're all
Yes.
too dumb to know.
Yeah, sure, like pantomime. What? Was it about our size or about Solvig's size?
About Solvig's.
Ah, then a young dragon
Maybe a
then.
bit smaller.
But, never seen a dragon of this type before. Must be exclusive. The tunnels below.
An exclusive DLC.
Did the DLC side quest, baby. Stay tuned for Underdark Part 2. Coming on episode 70-ish.
We plan on mounting it and putting it up in the keep.
I'm gonna mount
As
it.
per Elodia's request, actually.
Good idea. Would certainly impress newcomers, as well as, well, anyone who comes to the keep. Dragons are rare to find and even rarer to kill. You all will earn quite a bit of prestige from doing this. Once word gets out.
We're gonna be famous, guys. And we're only level 8.
Yeah. Auda will kind of give a glance towards Elodia and will say, I dare even say it'd probably fast track you on the path of becoming a higher ranking member of the order.
Like I already am.
Does that mean I can marry Elodia? Yes.
You can marry Elodia whenever you want.
Shut up! My character wants to ask. Let me live my life.
All right. Chaz, you notice the calm, cool, collected demeanor of Elodia just immediately breaks as she becomes flustered at that. As Auda will let out a chuckle and will say, "You can do that any time you wish. You don't need to be of the same rank."
Astra's just going to like turn to Elodia with this giant smile on her face, all excited.
You're both adults. You don't need us to tell you what to do.
Marry now! Smashes 2 dolls together.
Now,
Sex! Babies!
I'm concerned about Wolf, so I stay with Wolf to keep him calm.
yeah, Tutorix will kind of shrink and just kind of go, kind of crawl around until eventually he comes back on this side so we can get a nice hearty look at the dragon head.
I encourage Wolfie to come closer so I can feel part of the group.
Yeah. And the wolf,
There we go.
yeah, we can like move, buddy, a square closer. Don't know why that like misaligned everyone from it, but okay.
I was already misaligned, so I'd say you probably selected mine last, so it misaligned everyone else.
Yeah. Tutorix will sniff at the head, and will say, yes, it's fresh kill. Excellent.
Tutorix is the wolf, right?
No,
No,
Tutorix
that's
is the Bahir, who's just kind of
Oh.
clinging on the wall over here.
Can we have name tags for the NPCs?
There are name
please?
tags?
There are.
I don't see them.
You should be able to.
Not for
I don't see
Aldo,
Yeah, you
hers. I don't
wolf,
see
but there is for
wolf, and then-
Tutorix.
Oh well, I
I don't
can't
see 'em
Tutorix
either.
right now, but there's no name tags for these two.
Oh. Can confirm.
Steampunk's gonna. Sorry, I spoke
Steampunk does what?
Steampunk's gonna tap his hand on the dragon's head and be like, "Yeah, this baby can fit so much poison
I knew
shit
you were
inside
gonna
it."
fucking. I knew you were gonna fucking that joke.
Yes. Yeah, Tutorix will nod his head. Yes, I know. It attacked our village. It is why we came up here. Or at least its children
Well.
attacked our village.
Don't need to worry about that anymore.
Indeed, perhaps now we can return to it. Though,
You can't steal spiders, cave though.
Oh.
We had a deal.
Snazandrin's still skittering about.
Oh, you know him.
Yes, I do. Came across him in my own attempted hunts of Yorvith.
You managed to help us fell the dragon.
Oh, that is good. It is good. Nazandrin is, well, I wouldn't say good, but practical. He knows how to survive.
And he's pretty hot.
Nice.
Eye of the beholder. Or eyes of the
Aye.
beholder.
Where?
That's back in the Underdark.
Oh no.
No, that's in a different direction.
That's a different campaign, not this one yet. Just
Yeah.
give
Not
some
this one.
time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
indeed.
That's episode 72.
Yeah. As soon as you get back down into the Underdark. Hello, my name is Beholder. But,
I would like to kill you now.
Mm-hmm.
First name Eye of.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. What do you guys do? Other than chit-chat, catch up,
I mean,
give Outa the details of what went down in the land down under?
I think we should head back
The
to
Underdark
the
is,
Bag of
is
Order.
Australia?
Yes. It's
All
just
the dwarves
Australia.
Just like, g'day,
They
mate.
all... Everyone down there has an Australian accent.
Let's go sell some shit.
Yeah,
Well,
make some moolah.
yeah, Outa will say,
And we got an appointment with Steve.
you all should make your way back. I wouldn't want to keep you. Only thing happening here are union negotiations. But,
Well, in
yeah,
that case, we'll see you back at the keep.
yeah. Gorthown will probably be elated to see you return, especially given she kind of like nods back towards the dragon head. The trophy you walk with.
Wait,
Oh.
hang on.
Let's
You
go.
said they're unionizing? Oh, God.
The dwarves already are unionized.
Oh, God.
Yes, when I arrived, they had just finished voting on whether or not they were going to vote to do a negotiation with the Behirborn.
Oh my
The
god.
vote passed, and now I won't bore you with the details.
Oh, God.
Good luck.
Bye bye, Wolfie.
Yeah, the wolf will kind of let out a little howl of goodbye,
Aw,
saying, "Stay safe on your travels."
you as well.
As you guys then
I
start.
love animals.
I
I
hope
miss Rust.
you guys go well.
Not,
Oh,
it's Rust,
Rust.
not Rust.
I said Russ.
I
I heard
the
Rust.
T.
Yeah, I
No.
heard T too.
I'm eating popcorn.
Rusty.
Rusty.
I said Russ.
Rusty.
Russ. E.
Roast.
Alright. So yeah, you guys then make your way out of the tunnels.
Finally.
Finally,
Out.
the outside world.
Yes!
Yo, fuckmobile still standing
Alright.
there proud.
I'm gonna...
What's that bright light in the sky? Oh god!
What do you think, Tristan? Oh god, he's huge!
Yeah. Yeah, as you guys come out, it will be nighttime, actually. Which, hold on. Do I have...
God, what a fucking kick in the balls. You don't see the outside for like ever. And then it's fucking
Oh, but the
nighttime. when you
nighttime can
come
be
out.
pretty.
Yeah, no.
I thought you nighttime. Yep.
I like nighttime yet, but I'm just saying, like, it would be such a bullshit thing. You never see the sun, and then the sun's like, "Fuck you," when they when.
No. Obviously, this is an omen of good luck on Tristan's journey of becoming a Cunning Pack member, as the night is the time of the Cunning Mother. Tristan will. I guess as you guys make your way out from the tunnels, the kind of like airflow of it is probably the first thing he notices before you even leave the tunnels of the mines. He will say oh dude, all those bots, hell yeah. Anyways, ban them. All right, here we go. After Tristan makes that exclamation, he then kind of says, is it me, or does the air feel weird?
That's just surface air, buddy.
Never.
It's not stale.
This is strange, as you then make your way out of the mine.
It turns out he doesn't like the air outside, so he just wants to go
It
back
smells
inside
kind
now.
of stinky up here.
Yeah, it kind of smells. He plugs his like nostril hole. Yeah, you guys come out at a little hill in the middle of a forest. The trees have been like obviously chopped away, as like, you know, there's like mine tracks leading out of the tunnel, as well as like a few scant like wooden buildings that make up the mining camp outside. But yeah, Tristan kind of looks around, and will kind of say, "Wow, this is never seen such plants before." And he then like looks up towards the sky, and his jaw just kind of drops and just kind of stays there for a while as he gazes up, as he'll point up. It's like, what are those lights?
Those are called stars. And the
Glowworms.
big one is called the moon.
Tristan will kind of hug at his beard in contemplation. It's like, the moon. See, I heard the word before, but never knew what it meant before. Now it's beautiful. And looks like there's a road all the way up there. He like kind of points out, like, I guess technically like it wouldn't be the Milky Way, but like, you know, that whole
The
thing.
galaxy.
Yeah, the galaxy. And it's
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
Mario 64 Race Rainbow Road, don't worry about it.
that's just the Rainbow Road.
It's all
That's where
just
racers go.
glowworms.
Yeah. Mario
If you didn't
fell
know,
off.
Tristan, The Earth is flat.
Yeah, you see a little falling star. Those are the
Mario,
racers.
no!
This is now Mario canon. This is what happens when you fall off Rainbow Road. Yeah, he will say, huh, I am glad I no longer have ears. I feel like this would be nauseating looking up at all this all the time. Because, fun fact, your sense of balance actually, like, plays, your ear canals play a huge part in that. And he doesn't have them.
Oh yeah. I don't have them either, so
Indeed.
I feel yeah, buddy.
But, yeah. Christian will say, all right,
Who's sword fighting?
don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Yeah, you guys then start making your way through the woods, towards the light of the towns. As yeah, you come to the familiar, or I guess distantly familiar site of the town of Ostray, of the Eastwood, on the lake, or on the shores of one of the lung lakes of Armveither. And as you guys reach the town proper, what do you all do?
We don't want to sell it here because they don't sell very good. I remember I was saying that last time. So we're selling elsewhere.
Isn't there to the north? There's like a trading city, isn't there?
Someone assist me. Someone give me an inspiration or something.
Nah.
I so want to say no. I will assist.
Mod checks for Steve.
I will assist. I'm just waiting for Steve's fucking face to show up, honestly. Like,
Just like a toilet pops up.
No. Yeah, as you guys kind of start
Oh God,
taking
we're
the
missing
road.
a lot. We gotta get the Dragon Head, Alodia, Chaz, Tristan. Pinchy's not even supposed to be here.
And she's in the lamp.
So is Yip.
no, he's
No,
not.
Astra
Until
brought
he
Yip out.
Elodia's holding
We know.
Astra. Or not Astra, but
You
yeah.
sent
Probably
Yip
both,
out.
actually, honestly.
Yeah.
Pinch
Puddle,
is out
puddle.
too, then.
No, there it is. I was like looking for Chaz's token, and it's like, why can't I find it? Because I'm looking through my NPC tokens. Duh. Let's throw an Elodia all up on here too. Yeah. So yeah, you guys start making your way. By which route are you planning to get back to Vagravord? Are you gonna go to the coast and then just sail? Gonna go the long route and do that one?
Long route, we go past my house.
Yeah, long
Right
route.
nearby.
The house that you don't own, yes.
Ryder.
will.
If it wasn't for the thing, you know, I would. Yeah.
I'd buy the entirety of Flagdheim.
That is an entire river.
I buy the river.
I buy the river. I use my share of the dragon horde to buy a river.
Hell yeah.
All right, yeah. So, you all make your way north, crossing the Sletvoller up into the kingdom of Norvolf, across the plains, before the northern Vega, and eventually enter into, for most of the group, the familiar woodlands of Ozanyala Vitya, the quick BRB. How could you do this?
Fine, I won't do it.
No,
Come
go.
on.
Go.
Nope. Saying no.
Nope, staying now. Yeah, the journey takes several days. In fact, it takes like weeks, really. So I'm gonna roll, or I'm gonna need. We're basically gonna do weekly travel checks. So I'm gonna need someone to make a survival skill roll to see how on. Okay, so the first week goes by. And let's see if anything happens. Okay. First week goes by quietly. On the first day of travel, when it actually becomes a day, Tristan sees the sun for the first time. As he will point up towards it, and like you swear, like skeletons don't have eyelids, but if he had them, he would be squinting hard, as he kind of raises up his like skeletal hand to cover, like to shield his eye sockets, and says, "My gods, uh, how can you live under this oppressing light?"
Because we don't look at it, Tristan.
He'll kind of start looking away from it. He still kind of has to cover his eyes. He's like, but it's still oppressively bright.
Yeah,
We
it'll
need
take
to
some
buy him
getting used to.
sunglasses.
Yeah.
Yeah. As
Yes, another use of prestidigitation.
as we
With my-
reveal one of the racial traits of Duergar, which is they have sunlight sensitivity.
Aww.
Yep.
Can I make a Tinker Tools check to try and make him sun?
All right, yeah, like during the journey, make a Tinker's Toolkit
Yeah.
check.
15.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, during the during the oh fuck ride, you kind of, after that, making note of that, you start kind of getting out your Tinker Tools, and over the next couple of days, probably finishing it up by the end of the week, as you guys are kind of also like actively traveling right now. So, amongst the other things you need to do during travel, during the downtimes, and during the rest stops, you get to work on making some nice shades for for Sir Tristan. Yes, now Sir Tristan has cool shades. Great.
Hell yeah. Let's go.
Yes. He's becoming even more of a himbo. And it's like, yeah, you present them to him, and he kind of looks at these. It's like, spectacles. Yeah, exactly that. Exactly that emote. Yeah, he'll put them on, and says, "Oh, that is. I know I don't have eyelids, but I was straining to see. Basically, just been lying on the floor this whole time, at like the bottom of the boat. Now I can actually do stuff."
Yeah, don't stare straight at it, buddy. You might need to go see an optometrist.
There's not a thing in this world. That is
You don't
not
know
a thing.
that.
I am very extra sure. We don't
A
have
doctor.
guns, but we have optometry.
We have guns. Look at this one.
I
Age
mean,
deletes the optometrist
glasses
from his,
have
from his
a
village.
long history that goes back to ancient times. So,
Yeah.
I mean, they used to use like quartz crystals and just use those to hold them up to their eyes to see things. But yeah.
Sunglasses probably don't exist.
Yeah,
but they
that
do
you
now.
probably use like a tinted crystal from like one of the crystals you guys harvested. But yeah, I
What
would
year
say
is this game
steampunk for basically the crafting materials, just kind of
Right up.
deduct like 25 gold. What was that?
Alright.
What year is this game set in?
$7.65,
1985.
but this
Okay, we're not talking about it anymore. Continue.
She looked it up.
Continue.
She so looked it up.
Continue.
I don't want that nat 20 to go to waste.
Oh, I can use it.
See my man.
Shut up.
they're called
Hey.
reading lenses, and they've been a thing since ancient Egypt.
Jesus.
Yes, but an optometrist.
Yeah. Well, you'd still have people who
That's just a word, though.
You would
diagnose.
Yeah, that's
see
just a doctor.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's just the name for it, though. I'd also like
What
to
is a
remind you that
doctor?
back during this time, the barber and blacksmith were also doctors. Mainly the
Are you saying
blacksmith.
I have a PhD?
Yeah, you can do dentistry if you needed to.
Frank, let me see your teeth.
Oh
They're
my God.
crooked, so very crooked.
I'm gonna give him the fanciest gold teeth you've ever seen.
Alright, yeah. So, second week of traveling. Can I get another survival check? From somebody. Anybody.
Ask
You
her
want me to do it
again.
again?
Yeah, if you'd like to.
That +6, baby.
Okay.
Damn, another 20.
We're looking for Steve.
Okay, okay. Unfortunately, you need a 15 or higher for a random encounter. But, yeah.
I thought that one was Steve. Was that not?
No. You need to get a 15 or higher on the D20 roll, and then I roll another die, and on that die, a 1 is Steve.
Oh.
It's a two-part kind of thing.
So did his perception actually just go to waste?
Yeah, no. This
Again, no.
no, the survival checks are to making sure you're not like taking more time, for the travel. But
I'm just looking really hard for like one specific thing, so everything else is just like I don't know what's going on.
and yeah, I need one last one as well.
Get it, Astra.
Just trying to wipe my
21.
butter on the fucking screen.
Okay.
Ah,
13.
damn, 13.
Oh, random encounter procs.
Steve
Oh boy, hold on.
gave us a 1.
Is it gonna
Time
be
Gave
that
to
us
one?
a
kill
1.
some bitches.
Ryder, can we
We
have
need to sell the
disadvantage?
we need to sell the dragon stuff first anyway, so we have more money.
All right, so I will let you guys choose where you want this to be. Would you like this to be while you're still on land or while you're at sea?
Land, please.
C, please.
I need 2 more votes now, or at least 1 more vote, please.
I'll go see. We always have encounters on land.
I will get out the sea chart.
But Nathan
Oh my
hasn't
god, please
voted.
let it be my NPC finally, please.
Nathan can only tie, though.
That one is not. Nathan, would you like to vote land or sea?
He's been very quiet. I fear he's been muted this entire time.
Could you imagine? That would be fucking hilarious. I think you. Oh,
Okay, let's see. Ooh.
I'm going to use this
That
as an
encounter.
chance.
These 2 encounters are not ready yet. Alright. Alright.
3. Number 3, my lord.
Number 3. 3, my lord. Unfortunately, that is not Steve, because Steve, yes, does also appear on the sea random encounter tables. But yeah, as you guys are making the kind of like day-long journey across the southern tip of the northern Vega Peninsula, something happens at sea. As you guys are
we
kind
die.
of as Jupiter is pulling the oh fuck mobile across the water, you see a group of dolphins starting to kind of just
Ooh.
swim alongside you.
Minecraft?
Man-eater.
Minecraft?
Indeed.
I mean, I
Indeed.
guess this does happen in Minecraft, yes. But yeah, they
That's
swim.
the first thing you think of.
Yes.
Yeah. I mean, hey, draw the references that make sense to you. Yeah, this group of 4 dolphins kind of swim alongside you guys. As yeah, they kind of follow along with you for like the better part of the day, and then eventually they will kind of veer off, and one of the dolphins will kind of turn back and, like, it does that like little dolphin thing where it kind of uh poses upright from the water and kind of makes some noises at you.
It does like
uh and I would like Astra, because she's a druid, to make an animal handling check. And if anyone else is trained or proficient in animal handling, you may also make this check. Nice.
Do I make one as well, or was it just for assisting?
No, you can both make it.
Okay. Oh!
Okay.
I'm getting garbage rolls today.
Alright, with a 16, Astra, you kind of pick up that the dolphins want you to follow them somewhere.
It is fucking Minecraft. I'm following the dolphin. Actually, fuck it, for funsies. I am going to shapeshift into a dolphin, and I'm gonna go follow them.
All right.
I just
Jupiter, follow that dolphin.
Follow that dolphin. Yeah, there's now like a blue and pink dolphin in the midst. With like I imagine like the fins kind of take on the appearance of your fairy wings.
Hell yeah. Perfect.
Yeah.
As these dolphins, these sirens in disguise.
The dolphins lead you to sirens. Roll for initiative. Or rather, make wisdom saving throws to not be enchanted. But yeah, the dolphins will kind of veer off towards this little tiny island that this arrow's going through. Just like right off the coast of Vagabor. They're like the smaller one there. Right over there. As you come to, like, that little island is actually just a rocky scary, so like just literally a rock outcropping in the waters, and you see kind of, I would say brushed up against it is too gentle of wording, but crashed up against it is a shipwreck. As the dolphins kind of bring you to this shipwreck and kind of start swimming around it. Minecraft.
There's a treasure chest in there.
Would you guys like to investigate? All right, yeah. So,
sure.
I will take the air.
Yeah. So everybody, give me investigation checks, and I will be taking the average.
21.
Would like to give myself advantage.
You may not guidance with this, but the nat 20, whoo baby.
Ryder, can I give myself advantage?
I am also a dolphin, so I'm more like in there, you know.
Yeah.
You don't need.
Yeah, but you're also a dolphin and therefore cannot cast
nat
spells
20.
right now. Because that's the downside to actually using your wild shape to shapeshift.
Is what? I can't investigate.
No, you can't cast spells, which guidance is. But
I wasn't allowed to use that anyway, so it's fine.
Chaz, can I also get an investigation check from you?
I think he's dead.
Time for the moment of truth.
Is
he dead? Is he AFK and forgot to say?
Roll.
Has he been muted this entire time?
Maybe his internet died, or he died.
Death.
He was never here to begin with.
Got his phone number. You text him, H.
If need be, I can roll it for him.
Where is?
He is pretty good at investigation.
While we're doing this, I'm quickly going to do the BRB I needed to do earlier.
Yeah, go ahead. All right, yeah, I rolled it for him. He got an 18. Ooh, very nice. Okay, so 21 plus 21, but I'll count that as like a 30 because it's a nat 20. And
Just round it up.
11 plus 18 divided by 4. Okay. All right, that is a group average of 20.25. With that,
Not bad.
you find amongst the shipwreck several things. One, you find a sort of chest that has some gold in it. Well, mixed currency in it. Make history checks.
Oh, I'm
I
not
haven't
good
done a
at
history check in a while.
Whoa.
Oh,
Duality.
okay, well, yeah.
Here, I'll roll it for Chaz as well. And
Can we not take the average of this one, please?
no, this is just individual. Okay, Cap got it.
Good.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
back.
so, steampunk. You recognize the currency. The rest of you do not. The currency is not from this continent. And now that you notice that, you kind of look at the ship more widely and realize that it too is from a foreign land. It's not of Armvidic or even Brim Tuscan. Brim Tusk bringing the name of the continent that you're currently on, which is kind of, I guess, like a Northern European inspired, basically. This ship looks like it's from the desert lands of Shoanon. And that's how you spell that.
Interesting.
From specifically from the joint kingdoms of it, along like these two great, basically Nile-like rivers that stretch across a massive desert. And like, yeah, judging by the make of it, you identify the ship as being what looked like a sort of merchant vessel from there. Yeah, the currency is the Shonan currency. You see coins that have like faces on one side, and then on the other is like, that like classic kind of pharaoh like symbol of like the two crossed like scepters, and one of them's kind of like a little sickle like cane kind of thing. You see that on
Oh
one
yeah.
side, and then like faces, various faces of people wearing these like fanciful crowns, which you recognize as being different pharaohs of the land. And you see maybe like some of these coins date back before like the Sundering. They date back centuries, like
Yeesh.
millennia in like one coin that you find. As Shonan is a long historied place. And yeah.
Learned something new today.
Yeah, you don't find any like crew members of it. They've probably been washed away by the seas quite some time ago. But I guess if Grizzly is still listening somehow, and he is not in fact dead, this is not your ship. Just as clarification, not a pirate vessel, but
That'd be fucking
perhaps
funny
the
if it
type
was
of
like-
vessel that his former vessel might have raided. Yeah, the coinage basically amounts to 14 platinum, 450 gold, and 200
Are you
silver.
writing this page?
Yeah, I'll copy paste it for you guys as well. As well as an amethyst gem that is worth 100 gold. Points that into the roll 20 chat. And then because you rolled a 20, which was the threshold for this, you also find a potion of water breathing.
Ooh, I don't need that.
Yes.
No,
But
really.
sailors might. You never know.
Yeah.
Give it to Chaz.
Potion of water breathing.
Just
Alright.
add that money and amethyst to the pile of shit we've got to sell.
I've got everything listed
Alright.
and most of their prices.
Yep. And this is what it do.
Ooh.
For 1 hour after drinking this potion, you can breathe underwater,
Cool.
as one would expect
Wants to
with
go
that
on
name.
a deep sea diving expedition with me.
I can
Yo
just
ho, yo ho,
Could.
pirate for me.
And yeah, that is what you find there. The potion itself is actually, I think I have it written down on that handout. The potion itself could be sold for 175 gold. So, potion
Not bad.
of water breathing, 175 GP.
question.
Yeah.
I thought we were going to sell stuff before we got back to the cunning pad.
Maybe Steve's there. I don't know.
We're not
I
selling
assumed
them
you
to
were just gonna
Steve.
sell them to
I-
Steve.
Oh,
Yeah.
I assumed we'd sell them on the way to, because I thought, I don't know, I didn't think Steve would want to buy a fucking dragon.
I
head
mean,
before he
we
would sell
can
them.
sell all that at the cunning pack. Like, we can sell it to the potion lady, who I forget the name of.
She.
I thought there was that
money.
trade city to the north of the place we're at.
Yeah. Biennagel, which is like around here-ish.
I don't know. As long as we don't get ripped off on money, I don't care. But
Invest in Steve coin.
you know we would. Don't say that like we wouldn't.
No, we would. True. True. But yeah. After a while though, after kind of thoroughly investigating the shipwrecked ship, that was so redundant. The wrecked ship, the dolphins will actually give their goodbyes this time, and swim off further out into the ocean, like in this direction. And since you're already kind of very close to Vagervorther proper anyways, you quickly make land and start making your way around the little low mountain there to the other side to reach Vagervorther.
You know, I've conditioned myself that every time I see this, I get excited because I think Elodia's here, but Elodia was with us.
Indeed.
But I've conditioned myself.
Ah, man, look, it's Razor.
Yeah, he's still chilling.
In that same chair.
In the same chair. No, I was just too lazy to move where everyone would be now. Get Melodia there, get Chaz here, get
Oh God, don't.
So, Razor.
Don't. I know what you're gonna say, and I hate you.
what?
What am I going to say?
Kristen?
You're going to ask him about the Costco thing.
No, it's Stuffco.
I hate you.
Alright.
You're welcome.
You're welcome. Yeah, so as you guys approach the keep, Brander, the gate guard over here, kinda brings up the portcullis, calling out, "Long time no see. That's a good trophy you brought," as he kinda notices the dragon head, as you guys make your way in. And you know what? Let's actually kind of determine where Peep's at.
Yep,
As-
sitting on the sign.
I'm
Mhm.
gonna give like a loud whistle announcing our arrival.
We're not fucking.
We're home.
Honey, I'm home. And yeah, as you guys arrive, people very quickly take notice, especially upon seeing the dragon head that is in your possession. As
That's so fucking
Tag's proud
cool.
of us. I hope he's proud of us. That's all I care about.
who's
I
ready?
love Tag.
Sire?
Tag.
Mhm.
I don't care about the sire.
Sire
I care
Tag.
About Tag. Horrible.
Yeah, this whole time we've been gone, he's been like promoted.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Tag
no,
is
you
actually
fucking
already like
lose.
outranked you.
We killed a dragon. Yeah, but have you seen Tag's face?
I mean, look at this
Who
man.
could
This man can
not?
kill dragons by just looking at him.
He's adorable.
But yeah, as you guys approach, yeah, the several members of the Cunning Pack kind of gather around y'all as you park the boat mobile, and clamber off of it. Or well, those of you that actually need sitting or seating, and yeah, you see like Tag and Wildwin kind of eating together as you guys enter. Saxa's kind of sharpening some like axe heads, of like some hatchets that she has. Razor's just vibing, as you guys enter. And Pinchy is already here. He's like, you finally arrived.
No,
Smart
Pinchy.
Dead.
Pinchy's gone. As yeah, you guys make your return. As yeah,
We are home.
welcome back to Vagabordher.
Chaz can finally be initiated.
He can.
He can if his player was here.
Yeah.
Oh, there you are.
Wait.
He's back.
Yes.
I apologize.
It's
Where
all
did
good.
you go? Did you die?
I honestly have been flat. I'm very sorry. I've honestly fallen asleep.
Nah, it's all good.
I kid you not. I'm
No,
so sorry.
It is all good. I got
No,
like
I'm
2
really
hours of
sorry.
sleep, so I feel ya.
I'm really, really sorry.
It's all good. This is more of a role play / downtime session, so it's all
Yeah.
good. But I guess just for some information that you missed, you guys came across a shipwreck, identified it as a merchant vessel from a continent, a sort of like Egypt equivalent area named Shoanon. Got a bunch of coins with a bunch of different pharaohs' heads on it, on one side of the coin. And you were led there by dolphins, and now you're in the main keep of the Armvidic branch of the Cunning Pack, as many people surround you and welcome you back from your adventure. Tag, the Scottish fold, Tabaxi, will kind of get up and like walk over to you. Weldwin will also follow, as they were members of the Cunning Pack that were recruited by you, by this group. As Tag will,
You mean Frank?
yeah. Well,
It's an important thing to know.
I assisted with Tag, thank you.
Yeah,
I
that is true.
I fucking wanted him here.
that is true. But yeah, Tag will run up and says, "Welcome back, everyone. You've been gone for quite a while. I managed to finish my training."
Yeah.
Yay.
Proud of you,
Everyone
Tag.
claps. Everyone claps.
What level do we have to be to hire him?
Well, he's level 3. so you outlevel him. But time for the power leveling, I guess.
Yeah.
Let's do it,
All right,
guys.
Tag, you ready to slay some dragons? As Tag will take notice of the giant ass dragon head on I forgot to copy the dragon again. The giant ass dragon head. There we
Hang on,
go.
I'll draw it.
Uh
Color is it? It's like a
as
yellow, orange-ish.
on that's strapped to Jupiter's back. And like many people in the cunning pack. Kind of for Grizzly's sake. Where's Tag? Where's the lad? Where's his character?
Oh yeah,
art?
show him in all his glory.
Here he is. Here's Tag.
There he is. There's
There
the
he is.
boy.
Is this a Scottish cat?
Yeah, it's a Scottish
Yes.
Fold Tabaxi.
Scottish
This
podcast.
is brilliant.
I love him so much.
He's great.
He's
Um,
amazing.
Everyone loves Tag.
Yeah, they managed to. He used to just be
Is
a
he-
village huntsman.
Is this have like Braveheart in like inspired like design as well?
Yes. You
That's
guys
brilliant.
are on the continent that is very Celtic and Germanic inspired. So, Tag was recruited several months ago. I know I originally said training would take several months, but then or several year or like a year, but I'm like, you know what? That's too long. That's way too fucking long. So I changed it to a couple months. It's been like, by this point, it's like late April.
So that year skip we had then
Yeah.
is just because we're not the
No,
best.
that was no, yeah.
It's because we sucked,
No,
right?
Tag is just that amazing.
He's a dragon head.
You're right. You're right.
You're right.
This fucking dragon.
Plus, he already kind of had some combat experience. You
Look, I
guys
gave
did
it a
as well,
mustache
but
with tentacles.
Yeah.
It's his little
that's actually
mustache.
pretty good. You guys bring the thing out. As like everyone
Left
comes
one.
by.
A stray noodle.
Stray noodle.
Oh no!
There we go.
There we go.
Hearing the
Fell
commotion,
off.
Sire Gorthern comes by, as he will say, "Welcome back." Kind of look at the dragon head and will say, "A dragon. Guess that explains why you've been gone for so long."
Yeah, we lost track of time a little down under the ground.
I understand. Ventures into
Such a
the
favorite
Underdark
word.
can be
Thank you.
difficult to keep track of. Here is Sire Gorthern, by the way. He is a half-orc. Half his face is
He's
burned.
mobbing.
Yeah.
And we beat him
No.
with fire.
Yes.
We did. We managed to beat him first time.
Mm-hmm.
What's it say? Guilty of arson of an.
Oh yeah,
What's
everyone
up?
here
Yeah.
is criminals.
So, some of them are volunteers, mind you, but a lot of them are
goodness.
criminals. So welcome.
Olivia is a serial killer.
Not serial killer, but mass murder. She killed a lot of people in a very short amount of time.
If Jason were a woman, but also in
Had horns?
fucking had horns and in medieval times.
My goodness.
But Gorthern will greet you. We did get your letter though, so I guess the prolonged wait for your return was expected. Did you manage to see Auda on your way back?
We did.
Good.
Yes, good things for us. She's still overseeing the area for the new outpost.
That's good.
In more relevant news, unsurprisingly, we have more recruits.
He
One
will
more.
kind of look towards Chaz and Sir Tristan, kind of very much quirking an eyebrow at Sir Tristan, like the literal undead. As he will say,
Monster Hunter.
Hypocrite judging a book by its cover. What a fucking hypocrite.
no, it's just he will say, an undead. Why am I
That's it.
surprised with this group?
Ah.
You always manage to surprise me. Puros over here will nod his head. Here's what Puros looks like. Kinda Greek.
Obi-Wan
The
Kenobi.
headshot looks like Jesus.
That's what I said.
Yep.
Star Wars Jesus when I first saw him.
Honestly, when I saw the headshot, I was like quiet. I'm like, I don't want to interrupt a writer and be like, why have we hired Jesus to be
Why is
here? Like,
Jesus part of this
sick
monster
hiring.
hunter group?
All the religious beings we can get.
Also, I just
Yeah, I
want
mean,
to
we
say,
got fucking Medusa over here, so.
I just want to say, though, he's like one of the lowest sort of criminals. You know, he's just attempted. He never actually
Yeah,
succeeded.
he
compared
just
to,
attempted.
like, a lot of other people.
Just attempted.
I'll kill ya. No, you won't. I'm a policeman. Stop that.
Oh
That's
no!
illegal.
Yep. How long was I out? Like 15 minutes or so.
Oh, really?
Yeah. You
Not
didn't
that
miss
long.
much.
You missed like one
Okay,
scene.
I'm so sorry.
It's cool.
Nah, it's all good. I'll be honest. Tonight's probably gonna be a half session because I'm also fucking tired. But yeah. So I guess this probably wouldn't surprise the group, but Alodia during the 3-week travel obviously wrote a detailed report, and will hand it over to Gorthern, and she will say something to him. In let me check her languages.
Sweats. What is happening?
I would like to recommend this group for demotion because of reckless behavior. No, imagine. Yeah, she will be speaking Infernal to Gorthern. Does anyone understand Infernal?
I know.
Nope.
Okay.
I used to.
Well, technically, you used to speak Infernal for like
Only
a day.
abyssal.
Yep. As Gorthern will kind of nod his head as he takes the papers that Alodia hands him, and will say, "Very good."
I'm going to
What's your
ask a
girlfriend?
lady
Yeah.
of what
This.
she said. Yeah, like, I wanna-
What is kid
what is
activity?
kids'
It was attempted. The kid was like, "No."
Can I? I'll
Yeah.
ask when she walks away from him
Yeah,
because I won't embarrass her.
yeah. Yeah, she will.
Stop
you know-
following her! Fuck off!
No,
He was following her.
No, he was just stepping like towards the group. So like yeah, as Alodia kind of gives the report over, says something to Gorthern privately, but in completely plain sight and hearing, she like kind of returns to Astra's side, and Astra, you ask her what she talked about. She will say, she will kind of like just whisper back to you. I gave a recommendation for advancement in the ranks for your party.
Oh,
Oh, I love her.
You
Astra's just gonna
doll.
kiss
You
her
all
cheek.
have proven
Full but
yourselves greatly competent despite your quirkiness. She kind of, as she says that, she's definitely eyeing Frank.
Yeah, that's fun.
But yeah, Gorthairn will kind of skim through the papers and will kind of nod his head and will say, "It seems like you had quite the adventure down in the Underdark. Not very many of our chapter have been down there. I've myself only been down there once, and, well, I would not return to it." But he kind of looks towards the dragon head. "Considering your accomplishments down there, seems that you all have proven yourselves quite the worthy hunters of the cunning mother." And she will turn, he will, I was looking at Elodia's token. He will turn to Chaz and Tristan, as he will say, "And if you two wish, you may join the cunning pack. This is not mandatory. Just," he will kind of, will say, "according to one of my alphas, you would come highly recommended." And he will kind of look towards Sir Tristan specifically and will say, "Though I will admit we've never had an undead among our ranks in our history, I believe, across all chapters." As Tristan will kind of be like, scratch his beard and be like, "All right, cool." Cool.
Fucking cunning pack
Awesome.
would have
I'm the first.
would have the Pride Month flag out the front.
Mm-hmm. Pride
They're
Month.
very-
What's the pride flag for undead?
It's like bones.
Yeah, skull and crossbones. But yeah. He will say this. We'll probably have to send an emissary to the God Hunters to let them know of an exclusion they will have to make from their own operations. But we will ensure that he will kind of look to Sir Tristan and will like ask his name, and Sir Tristan will step forward and say, "Hi, my name is Sir Tristan. It is good to meet you, Gorthair."
Why do I feel like he's going to pull out a sword and fucking stab him?
Gorthair
Like-
pulls out a sword, stabs Tristan
no,
in the
I
ribs.
thought Sir
He misses,
Tristan
but it
was
goes to
going
his
to
ribs.
stab him. I thought Sir Tristan was going to try and stab him. That's what I.
How about you?
"My name is Sir Tristan. You killed my family. Have at you."
Yeah. Prepare to die.
No, you will die.
Friend or foe? Friend or foe?
As Gorthairn will then turn to Chaz, and Sir Tristan will say, I would be honored to join the cunning pack if you would allow me." Gorthairn will then kind of turn to Chaz and will say, "And what of you, halfling?"
Well, with the time and consideration of traveling here and thinking on it, I believe I will join the cunning pact.
I give him a smack on the back and say, "That boy."
Fall over like 2.5 foot.
Face plants into the dirt. Oof. It's like, "Come on, Chaz. You're made of tougher stuff. I know you are. I saw how you handled that dragon. Terrific strikes."
No, the first fight I missed almost every attack.
You did all right during the second one though. Got a few
Yeah, the
sneak
second
attacks in.
one. Yeah.
You did some big damage. All right. Well, he will say, "Before you finalize that decision, I will go over what being a member of the Cunning Pack means. We are a organization. I guess you could say a religious order, though we are more secular these days, who serve the goddess known as the Cunning Mother.
She's gorgeous.
shows hand out. Cunning mother.
Yes. Look at her.
Wolf mom. The cunning mother is the goddess of the moon and of beasts, hunting, or natural beasts of the world, of hunting in moderation, and of family. The cunning pack is a family of sorts. We look after one another. We are guardians of ourselves and of each other, as well as of the lay folk who find themselves at odds with the dangers of this world. We as an organization take it upon ourselves to find purpose by protecting the people of these lands through our service, through the slaying of that which would bring about an untimely end. Slaying of monsters is our concern. This is a dangerous occupation to be in. And he will study Chaz's and Tristan's reactions to this. So Chaz, after hearing that overview of what the Cunning Pack is all about, how is Chaz feeling about this? Like, what's your emotional state?
Conflicted, but somewhat accepting, merely because the factor of he's always been part of a pirate crew, and he's always
Like, the danger's nothing new to you?
Yeah, the danger's nothing new, but it's always been you're always one with the crew kind of thing. And he's always respected the fact of like you treat the seas like it's always out to get you, but you always treat it with the respect, and you always treat your crew like they're your family, and they'll always take care of you. So it's a little conflicting of the fact of he's gonna have to either still go ahead with that and go ahead with this and treat it the same, just have two devotions, I guess.
One to the sea, one
Yes.
to monster slaying. Yeah, Gortharin will kind of look at you for a moment, kind of see that hesitation for a moment, and then like what is going on here? And then the determination.
What?
It's a smooch.
Yeah, it's one of
It's
those
a
cartoon
lips.
smooches.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
And yeah, he will nod his head and turn to Tristan, whose expression he cannot read at all because Tristan does not have expressions because he doesn't have skin and muscles. As Sir Tristan will say, I was slain hunting that very dragon whose head you see before you, and this group brought me back to finish that purpose. Now that it is done, I am in search of a new purpose. And I believe your cause seems noble. And so yes, I would like to join, Gortharin will say. He'll kind of look to you, Chaz, and he will say, I can see that you are a man that has traveled quite a bit, seen many things, gone on many dangerous excursions. You will be welcome here.
Except you're welcome. Is greatly appreciated.
Indeed. And like kind of making a note of your attire, he will nod. As actually, Chaz, do you have any like insignias or emblems on you that like represent the pirate crew that you were once a part of?
I don't actually. I don't have
Still
anything
are?
on me.
Yeah. You have like any like patches or anything?
I think the thing that kind of represented my character the most was the hat that my father had given me.
Mm-hmm.
And that was about it. It was kind of
Yeah.
like it was an insignia to his crew, and it was an insignia to like my crew, I guess. Like it's a people see me and know my character because of the hat with the reputation it's held.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so I think, let's see how knowledgeable Gorthern is in the history of piracy.
You wouldn't steal a car.
But would he steal a boat? Oh, not very. Yeah. He kind of sees like the tricorn hat that you have, kind of recognize it as like a maritime use, but doesn't immediately recognize it as that of like a pirate crew specifically. But he will say, I can tell that you are one who is used to working in conjunction, or in, that's not the right word. I guess it kind of is. In sync with a group of people.
Unison.
Yeah, in unison. There we go. That's what it was. We also are like that. And the Cunning Pack welcomes any and all outcasts, regardless of what they did in their previous life before then.
That's us.
We're
Ow.
very inclusionary.
Progressive, the clan.
All right, yeah. So, very well. We will conduct an initiation ceremony for you. Then, 'cause that's when they bring out the Colt knives. No, start stabbing you.
Hey,
Kaliman.
Cookie dough has made me sick. Oh no.
Raider.
Oh no.
Why
The
were you
ultimate
eating
betrayal.
cookie dough?
Because it's
Why would you
usually
not
good,
eat
but it
cookie
made me
dough?
sick. Exactly.
Where did you even get it from?
I got it like last time we did shopping.
Sketchy bloke down there.
Nice.
By we, of course, I mean me,
years
because I do the
Man.
shopping.
I have not had cookie dough in a long time.
I get those tube ones, the one like the
The toothpaste.
yeah, basically. And I
Toothpaste
usually just
cookie
eat the cookie dough, but this cookie dough tasted funny.
Yeah.
No.
That tends to happen when it's off.
Yeah. Alright, yeah, so after that, Gorthern will kind of make his leave to go make the preparations for the...
Damn, that was a fast slide there.
He slides away.
Speed.
Or actually, he will say, before he goes, he'll kind of call across, and say, Saxa! Or I guess he'll probably look to the party first, and will say, I imagine you might want that taxidermy, Jess?
Yes.
He'll then call across, Saxa! Make a trophy of that head. As Saxa will kind of get up from her chair and says, Alright, sire. And come over, and then he will excuse himself to say, I will go make the preparations for the initiation. As he then just kind of... Steve.
And then the
I was
distance you
thinking
hear.
the title for the plate would be "Join the Cunning Pack, or else."
Or else. Well, I mean, I guess for many of us, the or else would have been an execution by law sworn.
See, it works.
Yeah. It does surprisingly. Gives him that, like, hard-ass feel. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. big first impression, and then they learn like most of the people here are just big fucking softies.
I'm not soft at all.
I'm made out of metal. Zaxa will laugh. As she'll start like sizing up the head, and says, "Whew, this is an impressive catch."
How much would you say it's worth?
Oh. Let's see. Saxa will make a. She's literally a ranger, so she will make a. What kind of check would this be? History check, survival, assessment, perception, I guess, with advantage. All right. She kind of thinks for a moment. Well, let's see. This dragon looks like it's, judging by its size, I'd say it's about a little over around 800 years old. Or no, just shy of 800 years old. Almost got to the stage of being an ancient dragon.
Almost as old as me.
If it were ancient, we would be fucked.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably.
Well, it's a good thing we killed it.
Indeed. And ancient dragons can be a real problem. But, let's see. But in terms of what you could sell this for, I'd say probably about, 10,000 gold, just for the head.
But when it's a trophy,
When it's a trophy, it makes a great wall mount.
great.
Willing to
potential-
part with it?
potential.
We have 30,000 gold in the bag.
Well.
13,000 actually, not 30.
Looted its hoard, huh?
Yeah.
Good on ya.
Aye.
Can we sell all our shit so we can have the money now?
Yeah.
Yeah. Steve
Anyways.
Quest.
I want the money.
I won't keep you. I'll get to work on this. So go see Sheeb if you want to unload whatever loot you got from this bad boy. As she'll start taking out some knives and stuff.
Just start stabbing it.
Yeah. No, like I mean, like you have like you literally cut its head off from the neck, so like she's gonna dig out the meat and shit.
Astra is leaving.
Yeah.
I got the bag.
We'll sell everything. Tell me how much to put in my inventory.
All right. All right. So, you all enter the apothecary, and see Sheeb once again, always at work with her like alchemy set, doing her thing, as she looks up. And let me get the character picture for Grizzly. Saying here's Sheeb, Medusa sorcerer.
There are too many eyes to look at. I avoid eye contact.
Yeah. Frank thinks she's hot.
She is hot.
I don't think that's ever actually been established for Frank.
Yeah, but we
It's
just
just kind of
assume.
yeah. It's just been an assumption.
My goodness.
Nazandrin's hot, according to Frank. That's the only person I remember Frank explicitly saying, "You're hot."
Daddy, sorry, Daddy, sorry. Daddy.
She turns Frank rock hard.
Aha!
So yeah,
Jeez,
without
Cal.
even looking up from her work, the snakes on her head kind of look up towards you as she will say, "Ah, welcome back from your journey. Heard quite a bit of fanfare coming in. I take it you have either potions you need or stuff you want to get rid of."
The letter.
Hmm. All right.
No, I want to keep the ladder.
Nice.
You're welcome.
We don't even
You're
have a
always-
ladder.
I'm just not even acknowledging it.
Not even acknowledged. Not a comment. She will say, "All right, well, let me see what you got, and any weapons, armor, or stuff. We're gonna bring in Sinbel." In fact, she'll just kind of lean out a bit and just kind of yell across. Like the door here is actually like open. She says, "Sinbel, items, sale, come on." As you'll hear some
Yay.
grumbling from Sinbel as he'll come over. Thump, thump, thump. As he kind of looks at you all. So that trophy you brought in through the window, good hunt.
Oh yeah.
Guessing you've got
You're
a
welcome.
horde to sell.
Oh yeah.
All right, well, let us see. What do you got? What do you sell?
Alright, I'm just gonna start fucking unloading the bag of holding, just getting
You just
everything
turn it
out and having
inside
like a
out.
big pile.
Oh, also,
I'm gonna
steampunk.
fucking love.
I'm gonna need your help. Later, when we have downtime.
Okay.
Can I sell my stuff? Do I have to check with you, or what's the deal with it?
Just
think
let me
we
know
should
what you're
sell-
selling, and I will give you a price for it.
I think we should sell the bag of holding stuff first, because that stuff's gonna be split.
Fine. Hurry up. Do it. Hurry up.
Okay, so
Okay. So, one of the things you do notice as you kind of start pulling stuff out, one of the garnets that you looted is gone.
what?
What's a garnet?
A gem.
That's worth 1,000 gold.
As I'll just mark that number
What the
down to
fuck?
1.
If
Alright.
you're doing what I think you're doing, Ryder,
Can we see why?
sneaky, sneaky man.
Like an inspection check? To see
Can
what the
I?
fuck
Yeah.
happened,
Can
or
I do a
perception?
check?
Yeah, do an investigation check as you take all the gems and stuff out and be like, wait a minute, didn't we have more of these?
217.
Well, mine's technically 20, so
I don't know.
Whose is a 21?
no, mine is technically a 20.
Astros.
Yeah, mine's a 20.
All right, yeah. So, yeah, with the investigation check, it's weird. You know that you should have 2 garnets that you collected, from like the treasure hoard as well as various other adventures, to
Wait, are you
date.
saying the guy in the undercommon pinch one?
The
Is that-
undercommon.
In the under whatever it's called, Underdark.
Underdark.
Is that what you were saying, H?
No.
Oh, okay.
How would he even get the bag of holding?
When he
I don't
touched
know.
me up.
I mean,
Nobody
But
touched
I didn't have
me.
the bag of holding.
But
I
yeah,
think Ryder and H are just trolling us.
even with a 20, you
That's how it feels, Cap.
don't know why it's gone.
hurry up and sell the shit. I reckon there's gonna be some
But yeah.
thing.
Basically,
Oh, this is gonna take forever.
nah, in terms of selling things, if it has a price tag on it, you get that price tag in gold. So just kind of, I guess have someone Probably designate
I'll
one
do that.
person to be like, all right, I'm going to be handling the sale and keeping a note of what's being sold.
I hate it.
I'll calculate all the stuff with the numbers.
Does the bag of holding include the stuff in my inventory? I think we established it does. Okay.
You keep what's in your inventory. That's what we agreed to.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. What's on your
500
inventory is on you.
plus
But we're not selling that until after we sell the bag of
750 plus
Okay.
1000 plus
It should have quite a lot of things.
625 plus. Jeez. 100 plus.
Okay.
450. What's
the-
the conversion from platinum to gold? Isn't it? One platinum is 10 gold.
one platinum is 10 gold. Yeah.
Okay, so that's 140 gold. And what about silver? Is that 100 silver is 1 gold?
10 silver is 1 gold.
Okay, so 20 gold. Alright, the total for all the things with numbers is 13,885. And that's not
very nice.
including.
Do you
the
sell the
everything
dragon hearts?
I
It's
don't
the
see why
dragon
not.
blood we're keeping. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the,
Yeah.
I know
we're
you're keeping the blood.
everything- Selling
Wait.
everything but
3
the
spell
blood.
slots.
What did the dragon's heart count as for monster essence?
Yeah, monster
Here,
/ creature essence, supreme grade.
I would like to keep one if that's
Kayla,
possible.
did you put pizza dough in the fridge?
Hmm.
Only cookie dough.
Yeah. Why?
It's been overflowing.
That seems like the opposite of a problem.
It's coming alive.
So we have 2 dragon hearts or 3 dragon hearts?
We have one
You ha-
dragon heart.
Oh.
Oh no, we have 2 dragon hearts and 1 adult dragon heart.
Yeah.
What's the costing on those? What's the price tags?
So yeah, the dragon heart is worth. I don't think I gave a price tag for it. If I did, we're retconning it. The dragon heart is worth 100 gold for the 2 younger ones, and 500 gold for the adult dragon heart.
Can I keep one of the young ones then, just for
Yeah.
building?
Mm-hmm.
So that's 600 if we're selling both hearts.
Yeah.
Any objections before I add it?
No.
Another
I'm just
thing.
moving it.
The hides, the dragon hides. Are you gonna be selling those or crafting them into armor? Note, if you craft them into armor, it'll basically give you poison resistance, as well as allow you to kind of sense the presence of dragons in the area, particularly cave dragons, I believe.
The AC is higher for a lady, right?
Yeah, so dragon hide armor or whatever type of armor you craft it into will count as a +1 armor.
Well, I want to keep on. That's my one thing I want to keep is one of those for a lady.
You've essentially got like 3 armors worth of hides if you wanted to keep them.
How much does the hide sell for, though?
The hides, the 2 young dragon hides will sell for probably like 200 gold each, and the adult dragon hide 1,000.
Is there a difference between selling the crafting with the adult and crafting with the kid?
The adult might give you access to the armor being a +2 armor,
Ooh.
which gives a +2 bonus to AC,
I
and
think
counts
we
as magic
should-
armor.
I think we should attempt to make armor out of the adult dragon then, potentially. But it's 1,000 gold.
So keep
Oh,
the
so
adult,
it's up to you guys.
sell the babies.
I mean, I'd
Well-
be for getting +2 armor, but who would get it?
Yeah, no, I think we should keep all of the hides and try and make them into armors
Okay.
because
I'm fine with that.
all of us can benefit from this one
Yeah.
time.
I don't think anyone. I think everyone just at most has just basic.
I have masterwork hide armor.
Yeah, that is just normal armor, basically.
I don't know what mine is. It's like spike armor
Yours
with-
is
of
like an armor of poison resistance. But like you don't have like a +1 bonus to it.
okay. I wouldn't mind getting a +1 potentially.
I'm pretty
too.
sure no one in the party has like +1 or otherwise for armor.
Hmm.
Except for Chaz, who
I think-
looted that one kobold's armor.
Oh yeah.
I think it'll be good
Yeah,
for us
he
to
already
turn
has
all
What else
of
do we
hide
got?
into stuff.
We have dragon claws with poisonous essence.
Yes.
One set. I don't know how many claws that is.
Yeah, so that can be sold for 250 gold.
Sell.
Any objections? All right.
What can it be used for? Like if we put on to a weapon or something like that, does it?
It will basically give them like a poison damage by like 1d6.
You can get that from
Okay.
regular ass poison. You don't need it from the 250 gold one.
Yeah.
Well,
Um,
poison, but not like if we graft it, like yeah. I was just thinking like if we grafted it onto Steampunk's bow, would it be able to add the poison as a modifier to that, or is it only on melee?
Any poison.
I feel like it'd be more for the arrows. Like I'd need to shoot dragon claw ammo arrows.
Yeah, it can be made into ammunition.
Yeah. Next up we got adult cave dragon poison gland.
All right, yeah, so that's even more poison. You could sell it for 500 gold, or if you wanted to craft it into items, Astra could extract the poison and make vials of poison that can then be used to, poison people or coat weapons with. And since it's the adult cave dragon, doing an additional 3d6 of damage on a coated weapon.
Damn.
How many uses would it produce from the gland?
Probably about 10 uses. And that's about 10 attacks worth of 3d6.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
I can do that if you want me to.
Yeah, I think we should keep it. What else? I think that's everything we're selling, from the bag at least.
Which equals out to how much money?
The total is 14,735.
Now divide it
I'm
by
just gonna write that down.
Are you selling the potion
Fine.
of water breathing?
Um,
Or keeping it?
I think we should keep it. It might come in handy.
Yeah, it might come in handy.
Divided by 2. That's exactly why I wrote it down.
divided by 4 is 3,683.
I think he might be setting some of it aside to just keep in the bag of holding, and then the rest of it goes to the party.
No, I'm splitting it all up.
Yeah,
Oh,
fuck
okay.
you. Don't fucking dare do that shit. The fuck?
So everyone
Party
gets 3,683 gold. And I don't know what to do about the 0.75.
That'd be like,
Oh, right.
geez,
yeah.
what would that be? 7
funds
silver
is-
and 5 copper.
83. That much gold.
So what was the number again? 3,000.
3,683.
You wrote in Roll20 chat.
Okay, there we go. Because once we write it in the Discord and then we write it in the game chat. So I'm like, oh my god.
All right, I've done mine. So can I sell my stuff now?
Jesus, I have 4,006 gold.
I have
And that's not adding the rest of my stuff. Oh yeah. Can I say I got my money out of the bank at the dwarf village?
Yeah.
Okay. I kind of forgot about it.
All right. Yeah. So make sure to remove the things that you sold from the bag of holding. You guys are in charge of managing that, not me. So, of any of the other magic items that you looted, are you selling any of those? Such as like the alchemy jug, the elixir of health, gloves,
Elixir of
necklace,
health was used.
ring of jumping.
I'm keeping my jump ring.
Yeah, you got some use out of that.
I think the alchemy jug is more useful just keeping it, like for
Yeah,
RP.
alchemy jug's useful.
Free mayonnaise.
Hell yeah, man. Is
I was
everywhere.
thinking more free ale, but you know.
Free honey.
Whoa.
All right, yeah. So seems to me like the other items are being kept. Potion of comprehension, keeping or selling?
I think we should keep that.
Yeah.
Potions
It basically
are
gives
always
you
good to just have.
it basically gives you comprehend languages, which lets you understand spoken languages.
How much would it sell for though?
It's a common one, so 50 gold.
Ah, okay. Nah, we should keep it then,
Pretty
I
cheap.
guess.
You want to make a lineup of who sells their inventory?
All right. So yeah, now we'll go into personal inventory stuff. Who has stuff to sell?
Me.
Me.
All of us, basically.
Raises hand.
Me.
I do. I think the only one who wouldn't have too much to sell would be Chaz, since this was his first adventure. All right.
Remember when we went to the Underdark to go mining, and we did 2 mining?
Mm-hmm. Okay, so I'm just gonna roll. Yeah.
I don't have anything to sell, but can I give Astra and Elodia back the longsword that I've been?
I already have it on me.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, you can.
Alright, how do I remove that
I'm
from?
gonna sell that too. I'm
Copy
gonna
it back.
one of the things I'm gonna sell.
All right. I'm a rolling. Yep.
Wasn't that sword like a gift you gave Elodia, Kayla?
No, she gave me
Elodia has the gift. Elodia gave her
Oh.
sword to Astra. Astra gave it to Chaz.
for temporary keeping.
Yes.
Use.
Can't believe Astra's getting rid of a gift from her beloved.
Love to be a pack meal.
It's more
Oh,
hand
fuck
me down.
you. Yeah. She told me to sell it. Fuck you.
Well, she said you can sell it.
I'm gonna fucking stop it.
All right. I'm going to roll a d3 to see who's going to be selling their inventory first. 1 is Astra, 2 is Frank, 3 is Steampunk. Just going alphabetical
I want to
order.
remove myself from this because I'm going to go and pee.
All right.
2 fingers.
Well, gonna have to
Roll
re-roll
again.
that. Astra,
Yeah.
what would you
no.
like to sell?
So first I got 2 fluoride at 500 gold each, so that's
All right, yeah.
automatically 1,000.
And that 500.
I'm
Damn,
gonna
where'd you get them from?
the 100 jade. I did it while you guys were doing the horde.
Looting
Uh,
the gold.
the
Oh,
100
okay.
for the jade gem.
Mm-hmm.
Then I will sell the 2 aquamarine gems of 500 each as well.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna be rich as fuck.
That's
Elemental
1,100.
gem, Earth. How much is that?
The Earth gem was destroyed.
Oh, okay. Wait. Aren't the fluorides 500 each?
Yeah.
So I'm at 2,100.
Oh, yeah. I only counted 1. Yeah,
Okay.
2,100.
I got worried then. I was like, fuck, maybe I'm not gonna be as rich. Elodia sword. How much to sell?
Good question. How much is a basic plus 1
How much
longsword
out of pocket
worth
would I have
selling?
been in?
Let me check.
And then I think that's
350.
350.
Yeah,
Nice.
I got paid for it.
Okay, so that plus how much I've got. 4, 1.
I love how you still have like the blight coal from like session 2.
Hey, it might
It,
come
it
in
has
handy.
come in useful.
Yeah, it might have something, needed.
I still have one too, by the way.
Yeah.
Okay.
I've still got a hunting trap that I stole from somewhere.
I think you got that from like your background.
No, because I remember
No.
getting it specifically.
Oh no, it was from
It might
Saxa
have been.
for a hunt that you didn't use it.
Oh yeah.
By the way, H, I got 6,612 gold now.
Ooh, I got 7,000 with
Fuck
another 1,000 on the way.
Yo. All right.
ass.
Hey, you try and brag to me, I'll bite right back.
Can I sell the bag of radishes?
We gave that back.
He gave it back.
Ah!
No.
You still got like 4K, dude.
Yeah, I'm at 4,400.
All right.
Be
So
lucky. This is session 27, and this is the most money I've ever seen.
So I guess
Alright, good
next
time
we'll
to
go steampunk. Or I guess
I don't have
Astra.
much
Do you
to
have anything
sell.
else to sell? Final offer.
Nah.
All right. Steampunk. What are you selling?
So I only have my carnelian, which is 50, and my diamond, which is 1,000, so 1,050.
You're selling the diamond?
We don't have any other use for it.
But we may in the future.
Yeah, for another 30 episodes, when we're finally
Diamonds
getting
are
5th level
used
spells.
in resurrection spells.
Good point. Let's sell it so I don't have to. I can just die. a new
Let
character.
Frank rest in peace.
Alright, so
All right, yeah, that's 1,050.
yep, and that's all my shit.
All right. Frank, what are you selling?
All right. Well,
I feel like this is like the first time you guys have really like sold your loot before.
Yeah,
yeah,
We haven't really gotten a massive amount of loot before.
we got a
Yeah, but
horse
you guys
this
have also just kind of been collecting things since the beginning of the campaign and not really
I honestly
selling any of
thought
it.
You were going to say, I honestly thought you were going to say you guys have just been dicking around this entire time.
I mean, that is also
Um,
true, but
So, I'm gonna sell the 11 fluorite. So it's worth 100 gold each.
so that's 1,100.
So, yeah. So I'll just add that to my money here.
I was about to say, I see you still have a greater healing potion, but then I saw the 0 next to it.
Yeah,
yeah.
I know I'm horrible.
I do the same.
I'm going to sell the 2 jade as well.
All right, that's 200.
No, I keep it so if I buy some, I can just add the number next to it.
Going to put 0 there again. And then I'm going to sell the 4 aquamarine.
You know, you can just remove those from your item by pressing the lock thing.
Yeah, I know.
All
We
right.
might get more.
All right. Okay. All right. Keeping your inventory list as long as a book. I got it.
So yeah, I'm selling the 4 aquamarine.
All
So
right.
that's
2,000.
that. Yep. Remove that. There we go. Not selling the gauntlet of ogre strength, obviously.
Do it. Sell it. You don't need it. You're strong all by yourself.
It's an
He is
extension of myself.
Shoulder demon now?
Do it.
Sell it. The money, you need it.
Unlimited money.
That's going to be it, I think. But How much does the scroll of catapult sell for?
Catapult's a cantrip, isn't it?
I think it's first level.
About 50 gold.
I mean, it's a 9th level, right? It's a 9th level spell, so.
Oh, in that case, about 50 gold.
It's a piece of paper.
Add a quick question. How much would the Horn of Silent Alarm sell for?
Probably about 75 gold. It's like a common magic item.
I'd rather just take that if you don't want it.
No, I'm keeping it. I was just curious. Okay, well, that's
I did
gonna
not
be...
realize
Steampunk
that.
almost got revenge.
So that puts me at $7,204 gold.
Nice.
7,000.
I know I keep
Right,
asking.
I fell
but
that yawn. Yeah.
I keep forgetting. What's Gilded Flower again? Why did I get that?
That is for your summon Fey spell.
Okay. I need to. I'm gonna write that because I've asked that at least 3 times.
Yeah, it should be, if you go to the summon Fey on your spell list and open it up, it'll say what the material is. So like component, VSM, and then the M stands for material, which is a gilded flower worth at least 300 gold.
Yeah. Okay. I've written it in my inventory, so I
Yeah.
no longer will ask.
When it comes to like spell components and stuff, the only ones that matter are the ones that give a gold value. And make a note of whether or not it gets consumed or not.
Can we go
That's
house
all I'm
shopping
saying.
this session, or are you too tired for house shopping?
Too tired, but I'm gonna roll. As I'm going to. First of all, I guess I will ask. You guys can get 1 month of downtime.
Hell.
After a long journey. So what all would you like to do during this month-long downtime?
I want to build the headband.
I want to do 2 things.
Mm-hmm.
I have no idea.
I would first
Fine.
like to tinker on myself
Woo.
to add the transform ability thingy.
Yes. Discover train. Alright, yeah. Okay.
Transformers!
Alright, yeah. So Steampunk is doing like a bit of a project then.
Yeah.
He's touching himself, you weirdo.
And depending on how long that takes, we'll
Yeah,
see.
I will call that a research
anything else.
project. And you'll basically be getting 1 month towards it. I would say this would maybe be like a 2-month long project.
Okay.
So you get like half of it done now.
I can go like halfway between train and train man.
Just like
You just have
the upper
wheel.
half of your body becomes train.
Train tall.
Deep legs.
I prefer the idea of him T-posing and just the bottom, like from his waist down, is just train wheels. That's it.
I'm like a centaur, but a train.
a train
A
car.
train tour.
Oh,
All right, so that's first thing. What was the other thing that you wanted to do?
I want to add wings to the boat.
All right, that is another research project. Research project. Air
I don't know. I'm between that
Airboat.
or adding a thing to Jupiter that lets her drop bombs.
Goodness.
I've also got to help Frank with something, apparently.
That's me headband.
Ah, yes, their brain power.
I think Frank was also interested in making the boat be able to fly.
Yeah, well, we can
But I need the
definitely do
headband
that.
before we can try that.
Yeah. Let me look to
Yeah.
see how long it'll take to make that headband. Because that probably won't take your entire downtime month. So
Yeah, it says 80 hours, I think,
yeah, so that's only a couple days.
or a week.
80 hours is about 3 days. Okay. Either research airship or Jupiter bomber plane. Okay. So I guess I'll ask, Frank, after you do the headband of Inflex, since that's one like 3 days out of the month, anything else that you'd like to do?
Right now, I'm very no brain. So it's hard to decide.
Very
what-
not brain. All right, gotcha. Head empty.
But I might make another goggles of night.
Mm,
So we can see in the dark more, maybe.
okay. All right. Yeah, you can make those.
And how long would it take to the boat happen?
The boat would be another research project. Probably like 3 or so months. So you could get a month towards it. And if steampunk also helps you, it'll count as like you guys getting like a month and a half worth of research into it.
Okay.
What's the term that increases dexterity?
I don't know it off the top of my head.
The manual of quick action.
Yeah, something like that.
Okay. And quick. Oh, here it
Are
is.
you putting a wish list of things?
I was just gonna see if Sheeb sold it.
She does not. That is
Okay.
a high tier item. That is beyond her level.
Okie dokie. I mean, I would work on increasing my dex by 1 because it's fucking on an odd number and it's annoying me.
Fortunately, you need feats and stuff for that. Let's see. Manuals are all very rare. But yeah, that's high level shit. Astra, what are you doing during the month? I'm guessing looking for property.
Yes, if that's what I can do. If not, I was gonna train Yip, but that works better.
You can do both. You can do
You said
multiple
what?
things.
Steve.
I'd like to train Yip. I want Yip to be big strong boy when he older.
Okay. Training. Yep. Okay. And then anything else?
If I have spare time, I'll learn Draconic. I got that Draconic for dummies.
Yeah. Okay. Draconic. Okay. And Chaz. What are some things that Chaz might want to do during downtime? So, as you've seen with the other ones, you can do things like research projects, crafting. If that's not up your alley, you could do things like just kind of like schmoozing. You could do work, you could do training in like a tool or language proficiency. What would you like to do?
Would weapon training be one? Because I feel like that'd be a bit more of a better idea. Is that because
Yeah,
I've never experienced this. This is new
Yeah,
to me.
it's all good. So when it comes to downtime, when it comes to training specifically, with the exception of like a special rule I've made for like training your pets to have skills, weapon proficiencies come with your class, so you can't train that. But if you wanted to like learn a tool or a language, you could. And here, I'll actually kind of link you lists of those real quick. So here is a list of like the languages. So if there's like one that catches your fancy, like I want to speak primordial or something, like you can start learning that. Or let me see, tool proficiency. Have a list of them. No, it doesn't. I'll give you a list of the different tools that are available. So like, yeah, there's a number of tools that you can learn that you could then use for like crafting and stuff. Like if you wanted to make poisons, for example, you could learn how to use a poisoner's kit. Or if you wanted to learn how to make leather armors for yourself, you could take maybe like a weaver's kit or a leather worker's kit. Or if you wanted to make like rings and stuff, jeweler's tools. And I will give you the tool list. I don't think this will actually narrow it down by the tools, but if you go onto that and go to filter artisan tools, let me see where that is.
Yeah, that's cool. With all,
like
like,
artisan
the
tools as well as tools as well. If you like narrow the filter down to like that, you can get those kinds of things.
Yep.
And then you also don't need to make the decision now. You can also tell me later if you're, head empty,
might
too
really
tired.
Yeah.
Other things you can do, if you don't want to do either of those, is you could do work to kind of passively earn money over the downtime.
Oh, hold on. My headset's just turned off.
Oh
God
no.
damn it.
You could also
could go look for Steve's.
could go look for Steve's. Could do what's called. Are you back?
Yeah, I'm back.
All right, yeah. You could do work if you wanted to like earn some like more money in addition to like, kind of like what you guys just made. You can also do like what's called carousing, which is like meeting people, kind of like going out, having a night out at town, which could gain you NPC friends or enemies, or result in happy fun times.
Fun times. Yeah, okay. So
That's
if
code for recruitment.
Yeah. So if I'm gonna pick any of the toolkit ones, would there be a possibility to like learn that during the day and then just like go out during the night and like talk and meet and fighting people?
Yeah.
Okay.
I would say you all would have enough to do like kind of like two things because you got a lot of time.
Yep. Alright.
This is a big downtime.
Okay.
What tool are you interested in?
I don't know. I feel like either smiths or tinker. Those ones are kind of.
Both ones I have.
Okay then. Well, of course. Glass blowers. That just.
Let's see. I'm checking something. You could do like I guess since you're a rogue, some things that might be helpful might be poisoner's kits, alchemist supplies if you want to learn alchemy and be able to make like potions of all kinds, which can include like healing potions, poisons, potions of say haste and stuff, which can kind of like potions that give you buffs and whatnot.
Yep.
you can then just like drink and be like, all right, now I'm zipping around everywhere because I now have 2 actions each turn after drinking a
Wait.
potion of haste.
Yeah, okay.
Also, I
I-
determined. Sorry to interrupt. You go.
No, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I'll probably just do a comeback. Come back to me.
Alright, yeah,
I'll
that's
have
fine.
to. Yeah.
Have a little think. Yeah.
I found out that on one move, if I use my action to dash, I can move a total of 120 feet. I think.
If you do
total.
10 feet
Maybe
and then
130.
jump.
That's if I run 60 feet, use the last 10 feet to jump, and then I use Misty Step.
Oh, goodness.
So basically, you're a monk.
Yeah. More like monkey, because monkeys jump.
Monkey machine.
So yeah, Grizzly, if you're interested in like crafting and tool proficiencies, on Roll20, if you click on like the newspaper thing where you kind of get access to your character sheet, and scroll down to the rules folder, and expand it, and then also expand the crafting one, you can kind of look over the kind of crafting system that we're using for this campaign. And like, yeah, you can kind of look through those to see if any of those catch your fancy. Like alchemy is what I just described, making potions, poisons, that kind of thing. Crafting is like making the more like the mundane side of item crafting, so like making armor, jewelry, bows, arrows, swords, that kind of thing. And then enchanting is making magic weapons and or items or armors and stuff.
Yeah.
Like for example, Astra, although she doesn't really use it, is an apothecary, and which is one of the alchemy subsects, and can be used to make healing potions and whatnot. Steampunk is a tinker, so he can make a bunch of like little contraptions and like different kinds of like ammunition types and whatnot, possibly explosions, and maybe given time, firearms once he learns how to make those. There, I confirmed it.
Can Chaz get a
Make
Glock
bad
9 too?
news.
Confirmed. It's confirmed. It's confirmed. It's confirmed.
It's confirmed. It's confirmed.
Maybe
Storing
I
it
will
in my
take
notes.
that enough feet.
And Frank kind of specializes in the eclectist enchanting school, which is kind of making the more utility items, such as like bags of holding or headbands of intellect, for example. Oh,
Gauntlets of
shit.
Hope now.
That reminds me. Frank, you're doing 2 arcane crafting projects.
Yes.
Yeah. So those kind of have their own little table.
Yeah.
So Frank, I need you to make what's the DC on these ones? I need you to make intelligence checks on those 2 items that you're making.
I know.
Do I need to make any checks as well?
For the research project. Yeah. Yeah, we'll handle that after we get Frank's thing done.
I did say that I asked Steampunk if he could help me. So, is Steampunk gonna help with the headband?
Yes.
Yeah, you can help
I
with these.
shall. Since you
So-
asked nicely, and last time you made something, it blew up.
Yeah, and the promise of Frank being smarter.
Thus making better things. So it was a intelligence check.
Yeah. Yeah, DC 15. let's see. Which item is this? The headband.
Yeah.
I don't think you have toolers, Jewel. So yeah, it's just a straight intelligence check. And you have advantage because Steampunk's helping you.
Come on. Come on, you got that. Ooh. Okay. Click.
Ooh.
Okay, 18.
Okay.
Not bad.
Okay. Okay.
Mimic smart.
All right.
I say.
All right. Yeah. So yeah. The day. Frank, what does your forging process look like?
Well, see, because steampunk's a little bit of a tinkerer. That's close enough to dueling and all that sort of stuff. So I imagine steampunk have asked him to make these engravings and fold the metal, and I'm just leaning over him, both arms around him, and just helping him mold the metal.
Like fucking making pottery, like your hands are over my head.
Oh my goodness.
That wouldn't work. You couldn't reach around me.
I can enlarge myself.
I hate everything that's happening right
I
now.
love this.
Oh my
Next
god.
romance arc. Are you guys gonna get an apartment as well?
So anyway, yeah, that's my. That's
Yeah.
my
So you
method.
make the headband of intellect. Upon completion of it, as you spend like the arcane energies that are needed in the enchanting process, it becomes rainy. Over specifically Frank, as a little rain cloud, starts like coalesces, and
Wait.
just starts
Is this?
raining down on Frank. From like 3 feet up above his head, and the cloud just kind of follows him around for like the next day.
I'm wet.
Yep, you're now wet. So the next day you start on your next one, the Goggles of Night. So give me another intelligence check.
Wait, hang on. I have to figure out how this works. How am I? Because it's my intelligence to just flat 19. So
Yeah.
I currently have an 11.
Frank
I think I've
becomes
just
big
been-
brain.
Do you have an 11 on intelligence?
Yep. Not anymore.
Jesus.
There we go.
Plot
I now have a
twist,
plus
actually
8
the
to my
intelligent before.
Oh, look. I'm remembering something. Anyway.
Good
Um,
heavens.
Frank
I
I can
unlocks his
speak in multiple
intelligence.
syllables.
He ascends.
I'm unstoppable. My wisdom is still 1 though.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Still not the best
so-
decision maker, but you at least know knowledge.
I do think we should charge in on that dragon.
Yes.
Yes.
Dragons have these
Right.
weaknesses. We can exploit them. Doesn't have anything that can exploit those weaknesses. But he at least
But
knows
do
the
we have
weaknesses.
everything we need? So it's just another flat intelligence, is it?
Yep.
Okay.
But
And this is
now,
the
with
Goggles
Goggles
of Night?
or Helm of Intellect.
And adventure.
yes. Yeah, let's do this. 19.
19.
90.
Why?
What's a 90 on this chart?
What
Just-
chart is this? Is this the wild magic chart you're looking at, right? Or is it like a secret wild magic?
Until the next sunrise, you gain the following flaw. I am being controlled by something or someone as a part of some sort of game. Frank, you peer beyond the fourth wall, and you see reality for what it really is.
I see someone's face, and whenever
Oh
I
my
speak,
god.
he speaks. is this?
So yeah,
Looking at a thing called
Frank.
Discord.
Yeah. So like,
What is this? Windows PC.
what is this? Australia. Earth.
My heavens.
Gods. So yeah, Frank has an existential crisis, and after a day, it ends as his mind, who knows, maybe through the trauma of it all, decides to, package that into a little locked chest to never be opened again. Until the next time you roll that specific result on a crafting. On a crafted
By
item.
the way, I have to mention, because I have a lot of things I'm attuned to, I'm swapping in and out of different things, but I don't want to change all the stats right now.
Okie dokie.
But yeah, like, because I have the
So,
gauntlets of ogre power, the headband of intellect, and also that thing that gives me charisma, which I think is a concentration.
yeah,
I
the
mean, attunement.
Arcturus stone. Yeah.
Yeah,
And then you also have the drums.
I have the drums. That's a attunement.
I believe so, yeah.
Oh,
Let me double check. Doot, 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 doot,
They're in
doot.
the bag of
Yes.
holding, I think.
Yeah, they require attunement by a spellcaster.
okay, yeah.
You can only
That's-
attune to 3 things total, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I don't even know what I'm attuned to.
Elodia.
Obviously, that goes without saying.
Bloody ass.
Did I have to attune to that necklace, the pairing necklace?
To the necklace? Yes, I believe so.
That was. Yeah, I think everybody attuned to like their own specific
Yeah.
item.
No,
Yeah.
no. I'm saying the pairing necklace that Alodia and I have.
Oh.
Oh, the
No.
AC one.
Yeah, no,
No.
that one does not require attunement.
Cool. Because yeah, I think I've attuned to that and the moon sickle. Like they're the 2 things that I've attuned to. I think.
I
Alright,
think during downtimes I'll be attuned to the headband of intellect, and during non-downtimes I'll be attuned to the gauntlets of ogre power, or
Okay.
the drums. Maybe.
So those goggles of night. You have
Yeah.
eldritch invocations that make it so that you don't need those. So are you giving those to someone?
Yeah, I'm not making it for myself.
Alright. Who do you give it to?
I'm gonna give it to Steampunk if he doesn't already have them, and then Astra or
I don't.
okay, well Steampunk
Astra already
gets it
has a
then.
pair of goggles of night.
They look
Oh.
like an owl.
And that just leaves Chaz.
I hope you made it just one goggle.
One
One
gog.
little like visor. Alright, so
Yeah.
you're giving it to Steampunk for now? Until the next
and don't worry,
downtime?
Steampunk, it magically shapeshifts to fit your full.
Oh boy.
Okay.
But it will look like an owl.
Alright, I have to resave Steampunk's token.
You're welcome, Ryder.
Yep, so that he now has 60 feet of dark vision.
Jeez, I thought it was 30.
Wait,
But
is
one
it 30?
thing to bear in mind, no, it should be 60.
Don't.
Yeah, it's 60.
One thing to bear in mind though is I think it's an attunement.
Goggles of night are not attunement.
Oh wow, they're
Yep.
amazing.
That's why they're so good. Alright. Alright. Chaz, have you figured out what kind of tool you want to take proficiency in, or are you still deciding?
I'm still reading through them.
Alright, yeah. Okay. Understandable. But yeah, I would say that by the end of the downtime, you would have proficiency in that tool.
Yeah.
And I'll also say, Astra, you will also gain proficiency in Draconic.
Finally!
Damn.
Whole month of downtime spent for it.
Sure.
I also have been studying it every downtime
She
that
can
we've
learn a
had.
whole language, but I can't turn myself into a train.
I have been doing it every downtime, you bitch.
I know.
Like the past 3 IRL months.
Finally. Now you
I
can
had a-
finally speak to the drag. Oh wait, it's dead.
My dragon.
I have one day in Elven.
Oh yeah, you haven't like gotten any since then, huh?
Yeah. I've been
After we
busy.
finish with the making the boat fly, I guess I'll continue trying to learn primordial.
Alright,
From
so
the
speaking of making the boat fly, joint project by Steampunk and Frank. So I
Smart
want Steampunk to make a or actually, I'll let you guys decide. Who is leading the project?
Me.
Depends on the role.
Depends
Steampunk.
on the roles.
Steampunk, it has been my lifelong dream to make this boat fly. And I do mean lifelong. I have only
Just
lived
let
as long
him
as this
do
boat
it.
has been around.
But I have a
That's
+6
true.
in Tinker Tools.
I have a +7 in Arcana.
Is it Arcana?
I figured it was.
I mean, we're kind of, as
Like
far
it'd
as
be
I'm
like a
aware,
combination of Arcana and Tinker Tools.
Then let's do both.
I mean, I guess we'll take the +7.
Basically, I want to know who the lead is. So it sounded like Frank is the project lead.
I guess so.
I want to be. Yeah.
Steampunk, I want you to make a Tinker Tools check.
Boop.
Okay. For 21,
Nice.
Frank, you'll be getting a +2 bonus on a Arcana check. As I guess basically Steampunk is like, drafting up the blueprints, like the mundane blueprints, like, all right, these are like the materials we need. This is how we put them together. And Frank, you are in charge of the magical aspect of things that power the prospective airship. Make an Arcana check with a +2 bonus.
Can I use Tides of Chaos on this?
No. Because this is a month-long endeavor rather than like a singular action type thing. Ooh!
Oh,
Okay. Right, all the talk was advantage.
at least it was a 19 and
Yeah.
not,
With a 28. Yeah, you guys
Ooh.
yeah. So I said basically, on a success you would get a month and a half. Now you get 1.75 months towards the
Nice.
3-month project.
We're almost done.
All right, and then Steampunk.
Time for me to.
All right, yeah. So Steampunk. Now for your train project. This one will be another Tinker Tools skill check, and basically the higher the better.
Since me and Steampunk have been working together this whole time, could I also help in some way with this? If you want Steampunk.
Yeah.
All right. So Frank, in that case, how are you going about helping?
Well, there's a lot of different magics that could be involved, like compression magic and just general intelligence things, which I'm very now good at.
All right, yeah, make an Arcana check. Okay.
Jeez.
All right, Steampunk. I want you to make a flat Tinker's Tools check.
Not even
Man.
anything.
I considered giving you a -1, but I'm like, nah,
All right. Come on, Tinky Dink. 15.
All right. Yeah.
God.
Okay, yeah. So you make the a month's worth of progress, not really much anymore. You have a few setbacks as Frank's magical explanations kind of are either now in his newfound headband
It's like
intelligence.
me trying to describe something.
Yeah. He uses a bunch of jargon that you do not understand. Maybe Frank himself does not truly understand it. At least if he ever takes the headband off, he won't. But he says a lot of shit that you don't understand, goes way above your head, kind of throws you off on some things that you think you do understand from the explanations. And like, yeah, you're building like the mechanisms and like the magical formulae behind it are kind of just off and set back, requires a bunch of redoing and iterations, and all of that takes about a month. As I said, it was a 2-month project, right? So yeah, you get 1 out of 2 months for that.
Is the boat
Good
also 2
question,
months?
since it's
or was
way
that 3
too
months?
late.
The boat is a 3-month project.
Okay.
So we're over halfway.
Yeah.
Also, just something like, since it's way too past anyway. If I had used the Tides of Chaos on that, would that have helped at all?
No, this is too long of an action.
That's what I was wondering.
All right, but anything else that anyone does during their downtime? Astra, I'll start getting you those property values probably by next session.
Ooh.
I honestly have not been listening this entire time because I know you guys are just doing other shit. So
Just doing nerd shit.
sure.
I'm guessing I wouldn't have
Nerd
any
shit.
free time after all the stuff we've done.
Oh,
No.
they're used to it, Nathan.
Okay.
Yeah, no. No, I like nerd shit. I'm like, yeah, right, okay. Fair enough.
Nerd shit in my D&D.
Get the nerd shit out of here.
Pushes up glasses.
I'll pick blacksmith, by the way.
All right.
And like mingling and socialing, like in the afternoons and nights.
Okay.
I was gonna pick brewer. I was really tempted.
Brewer. Hell yeah, dude.
Yeah.
More
Well,
beer.
I thought it was interesting because brewer was like detect poison or impurities in a drink, identify alcohol and ignore far out. Ignore effects of alcohol.
Oh.
Man,
Would
I'm
Saxa be done with our head yet?
Yeah. That's what she's doing over the weeks. Probably like, geez, I don't even know how long taxidermy takes. We'll say that at the end of the month, she will also kind of call you guys to meet with her, and she will present to you the taxidermied adult cave dragon head. She
So
even like
beautiful.
whittled out a little like wall mount that you could place it on.
Now where to put it?
Yeah, that is the question. Put it above my bed. Just directly above it.
Put it on the roof facing towards me.
Put it on the front of the cunning pack fucking entrance.
Beware, here be dragons.
Here be dragon slayers.
Alright, but I think as you guys contemplate where you're gonna be placing that mounted dragon head, as Chaz comes back from a night out in the nearby towns, bar hopping and whatnot.
Hardcore.
As Steampunk and Frank kind of put their projects down for a moment. Yeah. I think we will end it there for today. Bit of a shorter session, but I mean, hey,
Everyone's
That's
sleepy.
downtime.
Everybody's sleepy.
I hungry.
Me too.
I also hungry.
A lady is coming with me to look at the house, right?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Good. Good.
No, you get to
I
pick
need
it
her
out.
input. Even
No,
though I made
she
the map
wants you to
already.
surprise her. Yeah.
Taylor and Ryder do a
Yeah, like-
one-on-one shot.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. You know I'd be down. Don't even.
You just have to redeem it.
Like house shopping one shot.
Hell
Like that's
yeah.
it. It's just like picking out a good location. It's like, I think this one's good. It's like, no, I like the one by the coast. Or like,
My goodness.
just like becomes one of those reality shows where it's just like house buying.
Like location, location, location.
Yeah.
But it's like Elodia and Astra.
It's like, I don't know. I don't think the kitchen's big enough for us. I don't like
It's
the
just too
countertop.
close to all these dragon caves. I don't like it. It's
Yeah.
just not for me.
Yeah,
I don't
it's
think
like
this kitchen's big enough. Draws kitchen knife.
Yeah. I guess the research projects would also cost some money. So in case you're wondering, I got out of not having to spend any money. You're wrong. I just need to figure out what those costs are.
I forgot about it. I didn't even.
Well, howdy
Isn't
there.
it?
Why am I still up? Hello, Liz. Yeah. I think next time, we will continue with whatever the heck your next adventure is going to be.
Sounds like plan.
See what Ryder can come up with 15 minutes before we start.
Next
Yeah,
week
yeah.
is Steve Quest.
Is what quest?
Steve Quest.
Did I come at the
Steve.
end again? Yes, Bliss. You did.
Oh,
You honestly didn't miss much. It was crafting and downtime.
wow, you saying our role playing's bad? Wow, Ryder. Wow.
Wow. Yes, it is. No.
It wasn't much. It was a lot of you talking and then all of us being silent on not knowing who should speak.
Dead to the world today.
NPC says something. Awkward pause. And all right,
Anyway.
NPC continues saying something. All right, but I'm gonna go close out the stream real quick. So BRB. Boop. All right. So that's why can't I ever watch you? Listen, earlier today I was making a pirate ship map, while listening to the insurrection hearings, which I had up on a little corner of my stream. That was earlier today. That was great. That was a thing that happened. But Bliss, if you're ever wondering why you can't ever watch me, here's my streaming schedule, which I know very much overlaps with yours on several days out of the week, but I stream every Tuesday through Friday starting at about 4:30 p.m., going to around 8:30 p.m. PST, except for Thursdays, such as yesterday, where we end early at 7 because Critical Role. And then we start up again 4 hours later for Zeus, for Forest of Rumors. Or actually, now that you are here, Bliss, concerning that tutorial one shot, I'm thinking, let's see. Given that you said that you guys are available after 7 p.m., right? As I reread the chat. We almost every day after 7 p.m. except for Saturdays and Sundays. Yeah. Nodders. So I think next week we could probably do like a little tutorial thing, like tutorial character creation. Maybe if that doesn't take too long, we can maybe get like a little bit of a role play scene / combat so that you can learn the basic mechanics. Muzi needs sleep for some reason. I do too, but I was pushing, but it looked like my mic wasn't picking it up on OBS. But I mean, hey, like at that time, I basically only have like 2 hours of free time because then I have like work. So like we could do at that time about 2.5 hours at most before I have to like cut off to go to work. But sounds like a great plan. But like, yeah, next week we could try doing like a little tutorial thing. Character creation can take a while, especially if you're not familiar with making characters. So expect that to probably be the majority of that. And then I probably won't go too in depth on like narrative story stuff. Just kind of walk you through the character creation process. We'll save actual like lore stuff for the campaign session 0 proper in July, when we have like Sokka and the others there for it, as well as like people who haven't made their characters yet also can make their characters during that in July as well. But yeah. If you want to get a little bit of an advanced tutorial, or tutorial in advance, I should say. Yeah, we could probably do next Tuesday for it. So like, I'll let Mosey know. And the others, in case any of them want to join in on that. But yeah, it'll probably be like a 2-hour, 2.5-hour thing. Probably shrink to 4 if we need to be 5. I can find another person. No, 4 is fine. 4 is completely fine. And then yeah, so we can have that, and then in July, we'll schedule like a session 0, and during the session 0 proper, that's gonna be more character creation, and then as well as me going over like setting details. See that news like yesterday. It's all good. It's all good. The campaign doesn't start until like next month anyway, so we're still in the planning stage of things ultimately. So yeah, once July comes around, we'll have like what's called a session 0, where it's character creation. I go over like setting lore. I'll also have you guys pick like what campaign you're doing. So it's like, what setting do you want to be in? And right now, I've kind of got 2 settings that are made that you could do, and then I'm planning on mapping out the 3rd setting, which is basically going to be going back to this. You could be in this area of the map, which is kind of where the other campaign is. But the other one is like kind of like more Egyptian themed. So this one I'm showing on stream is like Norse / Northern Germanic Celtic themed. The other one I have in mind is like more Egyptian themed. The test D&D from Muzi and I will likely be Tuesday or Wednesday. Does that work for you? Yes, it does. Either of those days work for me. But yeah. So like yeah, there's this setting. I've got my Egyptian setting mapped out, so that I will make that available to you guys if you so choose. And then the one I have planned that I plan on hopefully making the maps for in the coming weeks is my Greek setting. So I'll kind of give you guys a choice of which sort of setting theme you want to go with, as well as think of like initial plot hooks for you guys accordingly. But that won't be until like July. Next week will probably just be like me going over mechanics with you so that you can get like so you're not going in completely blind. I love Grease. Favorite musical? Yeah. 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 Lots of Grease. Lot of Grease. But like, yeah, those are the three options I'm kind of thinking in terms of like setting, narrative setting for the campaign. Or we could do space if you're willing to wait a little bit longer. Because Spelljammer comes out in August and there's supposed to be an adventure module coming out in July. I don't know when though. That's sort of like a little starter adventure for Spelljammer, which is D&D in space. Honestly, I'm so excited. This month is going so slow. Yeah. It do be like that. Yeah. That's my current plans for that. Just letting you know, and you can distill that information to the others as you see fit. I just like imagined you just very cryptically telling the others while not actually giving them details for some reason. I don't know. I'm GMing, so it's like being cryptic and stuff. I shall pass it to the others. Yeah. So basically, you and Muzi, maybe next week for a little tutorial, mechanics tutorial, how to D&D session, and then session 0 proper in July, once Sukka and the others become available. That's the plan for right now. Probably make a group chat at some point, but I'm lazy and don't have everybody's like contact info or means to contact them on Discord, so I can't do that right now. Anyways, let's see. Where to send you guys off to? Tomorrow we'll be returning to Vampire the Masquerade Swan Song, which has been a jolly good time so far. A jolly good time with nothing bad happening whatsoever. Have not made any terrible mistakes at all. Only good choices. I think I'm going to send you guys over to maybe Raw. I think it's been a while since I've rated Raw. I also looked at Pappy, but like, get you those. Might take a minute though. Don't know the other person we're playing with. Yeah. Alright, we're gonna raid Raw. Raw Genesis. So Raw is playing Elden Ring, and oh, okay. He's fighting Radigan or Radadin. I don't remember. He's playing Elden Ring, which is a good old Souls-like game. And so yeah, go say hi to him. He puts a lot of production into his streams. He's a very funny guy, very welcoming community, great guy. Raw's at the end. Oh shit, no. I thought you meant of stream. And then so like I instinctively looked towards the timer beneath the stream. I'm like, oh no, is he about to end stream? But then I'm like, oh wait, no, you meant the boss fight. Boss fight of the game. End of game, not stream. Yeah. So yeah, go say hello to Raw. Tomorrow we will continue with Vampire the Masquerade. And then on Saturday, I forgot to mention this. On Saturdays, I stream another D&D game, which is the adventure module Icewind Dale Rime of the Frostmaiden, and that starts on Saturdays at between 7 and 8 p.m. And typically goes into around midnight. I'm a player in that game, not the GM. And the GM is Older Brother Games, who does not stream. Love you, Ryan. Love you too, Bliss. But for now, have a good night. I love you. Bye-bye.